Good evening, and welcome to Dicesylvania. We are a bunch of lovable geeks who meet every Sunday and play Dungeons and Dragons and speak very beautiful vampire English.
I wanted to suck at the blood.
I wanted to suck at the blood. I wanted to suck at the blood. I wanted to suck at the blood. Sorry. I cast silence.
Yeah.
That's my
So,
move.
I'm Count Bear, your DM for Eyceras, this fantasy realm where awe-inspiring ancient mysteries lie deep underground in technologically advanced vaults. So, stick around to discover this real-time storytelling experience between myself and these lovable geeks, who will quickly go introduce them.
Hi, I'm Radish. I'll be playing Goba, the more and more scared goblin as we're going deeper underground. Why are we here, oh god?
Oh god, oh no! Talking about gods, I'm Silo. I really like my gods. And I also have like a deeper, darker secret that is very sassy and also a bit bearish called Whisper, not Whisper, Wither.
Talking about gods, some of them, Xylos in that whisper, my character is a god, ha ha ha. That's not the funny. I am playing an Earth Genasi that brought the Earth Genasi a message about the probable peril, and now they are free to discover the mysterious ways of the love.
Hello, I'm Ionuț, and I play Sildren, a mere mortal unlike the others at the table. He's a very brave mercenary, but also deeply clueless about his mysterious powers.
Ooh, see, not the mere mortal.
Also sunt the possessing Karina, the redhead from Dicesylvania, and I'm also the leader of the Earth Genasi, the closest friends to Bor, and I am possessing this simple and adorable-looking warlock who spreads tears, joy, and sometimes entrails everywhere.
Wait, is this the character intro or is just like a IRL thing we should worry about later?
I think you have a nose on a nose, or it's just bigger, I don't know.
It's bigger.
Well, that intro was definitely like boring. Hi, I'm Rux. I'll be playing Shelly, as usual, the curious turtle barbarian, who now knows what his magical weapon does and is very excited.
Oh my god.
And hi, I'm Len. I'll be playing Draven, a dusty dead sugar
No word.
whose wife was murdered.
Our intro should be a bit more normal.
Yeah, that one's like
Straight into the ground.
Sugar, stick with us.
Amazing.
Discover what everything from this side means.
I love this
Please stick with
character
us.
introduction so much.
Dusty is dead.
Our
that's
descending to the earth will be accompanied by our descent into madness.
But before we do that, we have some quick announcements to our friends.
Who is it?
oh my god, we finally did it. I can't believe it, and look at this place, it's amazing.
I know. I can't wait to just sit, relax, have something sweet in my hand, and my ray of sunshine in on my other side.
I guess I can leave you two alone?
But I was talking about you.
I know, I was just kidding. Maybe we should go grab something to eat? How about some lunch?
Yeah, let's do that. And I'm just wondering what to wear. Let's see.
What?
So you have a backpack now.
I have a backpack full of clothes.
What did you do?
Honey,
Yes.
I think we forgot our clothes home.
What do you mean you... How is it possible? You always pack... we were here for 3 days and you always pack for a couple of weeks, usually. What? Wait, let me check. Because I think I have just the thing with this amazing T-shirt from Elemental
There it is.
We were getting there.
Is it a bar? Is it food? Is it sweets? Is it...
Are these the t-shirts from elementalbeacon.com or elementalbeacon.com/raw? Where you have the best the lovely selection of geeky stuff ranging from miniatures and accessories to clothes and maps?
The one and only.
Ooh.
Well, still, how did you manage to get them?
That was easy. So I went on their webpage and I entered this lovely code that will magically appear there and used 10% off my purchase.
Oh.
And I have even better news. 6 months.
Am I gonna be a dad?
What? No. The code is available for 6 months.
Oh.
I love this.
I knew that. I just wanted to see your reaction.
Right. Okay, maybe we should go to lunch. What do you say?
Okay, yeah, I think we should.
Maybe in the break.
Very nice.
Couple.
Yeah.
Couple like rolling on the hills. Rolling on the hills. And okay, good. Take my moment.
Here.
Yes, take it. Yes, you guessed it right. This shout out is to our amazing friends at Rolling Hills who've lended their skills many times. Again, helping us with sublime painted miniatures, impressive terrain pieces, and tiny whiny cutie piney potions, which are so adorable I might actually steal one when none of you are
Don't
looking.
steal one.
Check them out at rollinghillscraft.com and use our promo code magically appearing right now on the screen next to Lair, and you get 10% off your purchase. This code is available for 8 months. Yes, I counted correctly.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being part of our stream, and never forget, the hills are alive with the sounds of rolling. Woohoo!
Natural 20.
Oh, nice.
And we have another announcement.
And Serenscape. if you are looking to spice the ambience and music of your sessions, just make sure to check them out. They have awesome music, ambience, and everything.
Also,
But yeah,
I have a letter here that says that next week Dicesylvania will be attending D&D Con. Oh my god! At One Up Gamers Pub. Here in Bucharest, where we will be doing a small live stream. Oh my god!
On Twitch,
On Twitch, of
if
course.
you're on YouTube.
Also, the following week, July 9th, we will be on a break. But for just 1 week.
So we
and
don't
we will
break
be
down?
back with episode 21 on July 16th.
They were on a break.
We were on a break!
So yeah,
Rachel,
Rachel.
Rahel.
Also, if you like us, consider subscribing, leaving a comment and a like. It might be something easy for you, but it helps us a lot. So, that wasn't the heart, that's the heart.
I'm making even what's this?
I'm bad at-
Is the heart of the Gen Z.
Oh, the...
Really? Or also this one, it's something, I think this one. Yeah, it's this.
Tiny
That's how
violins.
kids do.
Oh no, that's stuff.
This is how millennials do it. Yeah!
And this is how ancient.
No, boomers are like, hey, you want me to show the hearts I do? That's weird.
I saw my butt instead.
so
Like a heart.
It's the fun that counts. So
It's the fun.
counts.
children, yeah, it is time then to go ahead and start Dicesylvania's next adventure in Eyceras.
This is underground catacombs.
We will start the session with a quick recap on what transpired previously. And we see the party now agreeing to help the Earth Genasi, just fulfilling their wish to deal with the ancient prime elemental threat from deep below. And as such, the party first went ahead to scout the caves beneath towards the entrance to an enigmatic vault. On their journey there, they had an encounter with an interesting warforged unit H0P3, also known as Blue, who was separated by from his master creator and wished to regroup with him. They agreed to journey together for a brief time until they encounter the said master being trapped inside a gelatinous cube, which Blue, alongside with the party, dealt with the threat and other very oozy substances, living substances. And after that, they did manage to reach for the entrance of the vault, where just later in the day, the Earth Genasi, now all rallied up alongside with Sildren, joined. And Gem bringing the key to opening this underground vault. And as such, as soon as it inserted this pyramid-like object within the center of the circular vault door, it lit up some of the edges with this light bluish hue, and slowly as it turned, it also revealed the entrance and the mysteries that lie beyond. And as such, Thomas Walker, the master of the creator of Blue, he frantically started taking notes and just analyzing every little bit of detail. And after him and Blue wished you good luck and safe travels ahead, they remained behind to just finish doing some small research, after which they told her they would return back to Nopria, to the Institute of Arcane Developments, to let the rest know of this encounter. And as such, now it's you guys, alongside with 8 Earth Genasi. It's Gem and other 7 folks, some of also which you do recognize, like Cobble and Pebble and Clay and a few others.
And Sildren.
Diamond.
And not Onyx.
And definitely.
Oh no, Onyxia actually is with us in spirit.
I'm sure she's thrilled.
Trapped in a green shuttered lantern. No, it's not.
Well, trapped, kept safe, depends.
Depends on the viewpoint.
It depends if you're outside or inside the shutter.
Schrodinger's soul.
It's Schrödinger.
And
Shutter. No.
so you and Earth Genasis start taking slow and careful steps inside this place, and the interior of it is a mesmerizing blend of advanced technology and awe-inspiring natural beauty. And as you take steps here and there into this long, just straight up corridor, you are enveloped by an otherworldly atmosphere that combines sleek and almost futuristic geometric architecture with a sense of some otherworldly mystery. The vault gives off a sort of ethereal ambience, illuminated by the soft ambient blue glow coming from some intricate energy streams that are alongside the small inlays in the floor, ceiling, and walls around you. And here and there you can see that the surface is adorned with very complex patterns and symbols which you don't recognize, depicting the influence of an enigmatic, otherworldly culture unknown to history or the vast majority of people in Eyceras. What do you do?
Well, that's
Travel.
just great. Just more things that Sildren doesn't know anything about.
Don't worry,
That's the thing.
Sildren. You will get there.
I don't like any of this. This looks unnatural. What is this? And they point towards an inlay that goes and connects with other circuits.
Yeah. The gaps in between these plates, which are metallic. You can't really sort of rip them to get a closer look, but you can definitely see that within these gaps, this light bluish energy stream just constantly flows and pulsates, and even as you put your ear a bit closer, well, in your case you don't have to do this, but the rest of you, like if you actually put your ears closer a bit to the walls, there's even a small hum that...
What does it taste like?
Oh no.
Oh no,
As I said, there are like
forever.
small gaps, but if you try
No, I try actually to do it while, like, I'm a bit ashamed that I'm trying this, so I try to do it when nobody else is looking.
Sure.
Because I know I'm gonna be judged.
Can he get his tongue stuck in there?
Can I?
Well, I hope not.
Can Whisper witness this?
I'll say...
He said nobody.
He should roll for stealth.
In this case, yeah, if you really don't want to be seen, then...
Ooh,
It will-
it's lower than Whispers. That's a perception bonus.
Yeah, because I'll take that into consideration. Yeah. So,
I didn't roll it.
So
it's fine, even if you go stay a bit behind and try to take that moment to not be seen. Whisper still hears your tiny footsteps just approaching and going towards the
Whisper would
wall.
turn at you, and they will just give a knowingly nod.
I will,
And then
I will
walk away.
thrown at you and continue doing it while...
Yeah. And if you try to put your tongue through these small gaps, you... From now on, you need to speak like without tongue. But no, it's fine. The thing is, you need to actually really stretch your tongue a lot to reach this stream. That it's again seems to be encased in tiny bit of glass or something, but as your tongue touches this stream, it's definitely it's definitely though a tingle, like you know when you lick batteries. It's
Acidic.
acidic, but it stings, like it stings your tongue and
Don't leak batteries.
You touch the stream is called Twitch.
oh.
No, he touched the screen and then he twitched.
Who has
Yeah.
the pyramid, by the way?
The pharaoh.
No, Jam had it, but
I have a large pearl.
yeah, which
That is not what I asked.
Well, I'm still giving out information.
This is pearl, this is pyramid, different shape, oh my god.
I do not care much for the shapes.
so
I am the
Not even
upset.
the shape of my heart.
Well,
I have a dragon-shaped toy. You want to see it?
Yes!
It's over there. I forgot to
Oh, we'll see it in the break, it's fine.
Cobble, who was walking alongside with you, also seems to be very interested in inspecting the materials of the surface of these walls.
Also with his tongue, or
No.
Everybody's licking the furry wall at this point.
Yeah. And it just says that this it's definitely not a natural thing. Our powers to interact with the earth and the elements regarding rock and soil and everything has no effects. Definitely, this is something made.
It's metal, so
It's
thing. It's not rock nor natural.
It's true, but there is metal and metal minerals within the earth. But
They want to
this
say
is
that it's
created.
molded, yeah.
Yeah.
Refined dirt. Refined pebbles.
And it is quite interesting. I can't pinpoint exactly what it is.
Well, this whole place was made by someone, including the door.
Apparently, yeah.
What are the chances this all might blow up on us?
100%.
10.
If you're leaving.
Draven being passive aggressive towards the guy who has the fucking key to this place.
It's open.
Yeah.
Was it open
it's
already
open.
because of we already used the
we
pyramid?
Yeah, you.
I don't know
you
why
opened and-
I wanted to ask because I was under the impression that the door
we
wasn't
are-
open, but
It was.
we were looking at the
Now we're
okay.
in another room, so.
It was opened at the end of the last episode.
Yeah,
Exactly, that's why I asked because that was when the last moment, and I was wondering if the gate opened and everything.
Tomatoes.
And yeah, like the what Gem will tell you actually this time is that in here we never ventured far since some time ago when we did this. Our scouts reported that there are some earth elementals here, though we didn't engage with them. We just decided to seal the entrance and not pursue further.
So what are you saying is that they are some wild earth elementals?
So looks
Exactly.
Let it happen.
We are now calling them by their different names.
Since we already know, I suppose it's
You
only
could just pretend, you know? Not spill and wash our laundry in front of all these earth ganassi people.
You have laundry?
Sometimes.
Can I help
no,
wash them?
no, Shelly, you shouldn't help with laundry.
Only in front of people.
Okay, you can use my shell. I think it's good for
I do not understand
stains.
the needing of the washing of the laundry. And
Me
also,
neither.
I don't get one thing. I'm looking at Gem.
I don't
You
get more
knew
things.
that this was here and made, of course, by others. But your friend here, the one who told about the fact
Yeah.
that, oh, my powers are raw, he didn't know about this.
Also,
You
what
didn't
about
share
my
it with him?
question?
With Kim, sorry.
And this time Cobble approaches you, yeah, and says, I have heard of it, but never actually seen it. I wasn't one of the scouts who came here a long time ago to investigate it. It's just what my imagination
Yeah, but
was made in my mind.
wasn't it normal that, what was his name? Not Couple,
Yeah.
the other one, Jim. That Jim should have told you what was here from the scouts.
Well, he did, but then again, it's way more interesting and inspiring, if I may add, to see it up close. And again, like looking at this metallic walls, it does have here and there a slightly hue changing color. And yeah, it's interesting to look at this, especially when you're in a full room of it, just here and there being broken a little bit by some natural elements or something.
Also, Mr. Cobalt, sir, did you decide just to ignore my question?
Regarding, sorry.
Is there any wild
This is what the scouts reported.
wild elementals or genasi?
Elementals.
But what is the difference between
One is-
wild and what not wild? I mean,
One is an
It's like wild horses.
One is
Jem will answer you that and say compared with the elementals, we are imbued with the gift of life, so to say. Those
so they are just
elementals.
earth.
We believe that those elements are created also from the spirit and essence of Boar, and they are just there to obey its commands.
So let me explain to Silo. So if it's like this, if you are straight from the path of the natural elements, you're wild.
Explain God in gods. So if
So
your
if
God
you're
is
not praying to the God like you should, then you're a non-believer. So it's synonym with the wild.
okay,
yes.
so you're wild, you're bad and wild. If you
Yes.
don't pray, then it's a wild, yes. And
Bad wild,
Okay.
not wild good. Yes.
and Bor is not a god, he's a bad.
It's a bad. This is the drinking and the.
Oh yes, the sin.
Presumably.
Bor is the sin, man. Bor is the sin.
Have you heard of
No, it's not.
Have you heard of dogs? Okay, you have dogs that are for
Allegedly bad.
and dogs that are strays on the streets. Wild elementals are dogs on the streets.
I only understand the metaphor in the god language. I don't understand the thing with the gods, like
If the
wolves and.
Dog is God spelled backwards.
Oh my god! I took damage. I'm going to allow myself.
Silo, I do not understand you.
But no, I understand from you. But
Yes.
him with the dogs and
Draven,
not the dogs and
Can you
wilds.
please,
I
like,
don't-
Darren? Can you please, like, come here?
Okay.
Why are you the weird?
I'm not the weird. She doesn't.
You're being the weird and the mean. You're being the mean with Koba. You're being
I'm
the.
not being-
Yes, you
I'm
said.
having fun.
Is this causing the pain? Is the fun? Because I would like to try it as well. I smash you in the face.
I'll take it.
I
Are you
guess
the laughing? Huh?
Oh, yeah.
I'm feeling a bit.
I'm going to lean towards whomever is next to me. Why are they
I think
fighting?
you also should say ow because he has a metal mask on his
Yeah.
face and he had that
And actually, you didn't hit me. The mask hit me.
This is why I'm the bleeding.
You can ask the Draven, why are you hitting yourself?
Oh no.
But what I didn't do anything to Goba.
You feel like a pull on your clothes, and you like I say nothing but hand you a dagger.
I should do, I know exactly what to do with this. And I start speaking it.
No, whisper. No, take it and then you smash with the other side. Because he's friend. If he's not a friend, you smash with the
I
friendly
lick
side.
the other side? Okay.
Basically, you can hit me with
Why?
here because I have a mask. So.
Do we need to make a common prayer or something?
Why is
Because
everyone licking and
Yes.
stopping things in his group?
and also I'm still confused. Like they said that Bor is good. Now you say that Bor is bad and sin. Like which is?
Goba started it.
All I'm trying to
Let's
build a
play
moral
Goba.
compass here. So, Mr. Kobold, are you saying it's fine to destroy these earth elementals?
And is
Well,
Bor bad?
Don't
We will
get
find out if
don't get tips from them.
Okay.
They did a past transgression.
Silo, basically.
we
Sorry. Please continue.
we are not sure, but from what the scouts said, they did have a very aggressive approach towards them as soon as
Maybe just a bad
they
way.
encounter.
Yeah, we're territorial. like a wolf.
Yeah.
The thing is, if you hear things about people, you will have two choices. One good, other bad. How about you think for yourself? You look at them as grey, and after talking with them, you make an idea. Hey, are they good? Are they bad?
For
If all
myself,
is
if
bad,
I
you
have
kill
a
him.
book, but do I have a book on this for someone to tell me if this is good or bad? No, I don't have a book. Where is the religion of these people?
The way I see things are like this. We just enter someone's home using a fake key that they lock from inside, and now we're just killing them because they're in their house. But okay, I like the spirit.
Silo, if you need a book, maybe you're the one that is supposed to write it.
The book is like a compass, and it comes from the god. I am no god. I cannot write a book on
You
this.
haven't been outside of your temple, right? For a long time.
Yeah, long, very long. Never. Okay, let's put it like that. Okay,
So
never.
you can't have the social cues of a... Well, not normal, because I'm not normal. A... wanderer. I mean, you haven't met a lot of people.
Okay.
How about you let us show you some things, and you learn how to approach people?
Are you a god?
No, I'm a human.
Okay, then what
Basically,
makes
I'm
you?
dead and I'm reborn. Basically, I'm a god.
I can teach you the Benjamin as well. Wait a second.
Hello, the Benjamin.
Oh, flashback.
And also, monks write books based on God's book. So
Yes, exactly.
maybe you can do like a monk book that explains.
Or you can buy a book
That
that's
is
about
true.
social cues.
No, but it is true. I can put everything from the perspective of the mother and see how what she taught me and then what I saw, it goes through her and I am her eyes. That is
Or you
very
can
smart.
make it like first person, your journey, and what.
But it is the first person. It is my eyes that are tokens. What are you talking about?
No, it must be your eyes, not Toko's.
Please
But
tell
they
him
are-
to stop.
But-
He wants me to abandon and I
No, I'm not trying to make you abandon your.
You know, do you wanna
Not
be
at
like
all.
Goba and write about Krepak or Irix?
I think this group needs less autobiographies and more action. So what do we
So, yeah, because you were wondering about gods and such, and like through your head, Xylo,
Okay.
it goes these thoughts of like, was this place made by gods? You're not sure.
Exactly.
It's like something very alien and looking, and here and there, other than the weird, intricate symbols that you find on various metal platings, you also start seeing some statues, which
Is it of me?
which depict a
Someone has a narcissistic approach.
which depicts this kind of humanoid-looking figure, very lean and tall. It has very faceless features. It's not very accentuated, though you do see that it has 4 arms, and like one of them, for example, holds a pyramid in a hand, in another one a cube, in another one a dodecahedron, and
A sphere?
a sphere. Yeah, sure.
Oh, serious? So
And-
it holds all the geometric
and
forms?
and it's
Okay.
4 arms. The same figure then appears like 15 minutes later, but this time with all its 4 arms holding a larger cube, and only sort of the wireframe of it, not fully.
The strokes.
Yeah,
The outer
just the
line.
outer line.
It's correct, wireframe. Yeah.
Wait, so there are two. Is the same statue multiple times?
Yeah, but each one has a different pose.
Oh,
And
I see.
How many multiple times? How many times?
How many statues?
The same statue.
Depends. Like I'll say, you going for an hour, you see only these 2.
So it's a hallway or?
Yeah, it's just a corridor straight.
Is it something at the end?
Is it?
So you continue
Is it?
proceeding.
Wait. Is the same person depicted? In the
It
same
seems like, though, again,
male, female.
Not
Does it look
sure.
like a husk, maybe?
I mean, it's very lean and it's
Androgenic.
yeah, sort of. You again,
Not
his
saying
face, its face doesn't have too many accentuated features. Just a little bit where the eyes would be like a bit larger than normal human, and but not fully detailed. Just like a bit of an outline of sort. But yeah, there are only these two statues, each having weird symbology, like looks like text, though you can't decipher it. Like on each of these statues underneath it.
Is it? Sorry, yeah. Just one single question, and I'm done. Is it a god that I would recognize because I'm the okay? So no.
Yeah, no, from the Pantheon
From
of
the
Virtue.
Pantheon of Virtue.
Definitely.
We don't know the race that it might
What
be like.
language?
No, because it's one that you definitely do not understand.
So
I might have comprehend language.
regarding the symbols and the language, I think Sildren would say
What would say Sildren?
so. So Sildren would say that. Yeah, please.
Sorry, I'm sorry, no.
What's happening? So, Sildren.
Sildren would say, "Hey, I think this is something Gaba can read. Gaba, what does it say here? This is your specialty, right?"
It's interesting because
Just to be really honestly here, I am very literate, you know that, so this is your attempt at making fun of me. So, Mr. Professor Associate Sildren, why don't you read for us what it says there?
I believe in you, Goba.
You shouldn't.
You can. I believe you can do anything you put your mind up to.
Have you seen
Stop
it?
lying, super.
Tell me.
Have you seen his book about Irix? No.
Yes, it's adorable.
Okay. Yes, and full of very wise words.
Wise lies, yes.
I think it's very smart of him and wise to write something.
There are no words written.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm sorry, where is your book?
like
Read an
I
unwritten
actually
book.
take my.
That you've written.
No, it is
Oh,
actually the
thank you.
learnings of.
So now we know how we stand. So, Sildren, you were going to read for us.
Yes. This does not look familiar. I have no memory of this.
yeah.
I'm crouching next to him.
As you look at
Yeah.
these symbols, like they're extremely odd. Like they don't match any other sort of script that you would see. Like you would know, for example, that I don't know, Elven scripture would be like very wavy, for example. The Dwarven one or the Dragonborn one would be very sharp, runic sort of. But this one, it again looks like very weird geometrical patterns next to another, which like kind of forms a language, but yeah, you
looks
see like
like algebra.
a circle with a dot in the center and a line coming out of it.
Oh, it's
for example,
wingdings.
it's yeah, it's just a weird combination of geometric shapes that are written like as sort of.
It looks like a math test.
I know someone that might know.
What's a map?
I summon Siltwin. I ask him, "Hey buddy, what about this?
He replicates like
It's is
What you
the
say?
writing blue or
a bit, yeah.
what is it?"
Like the writing, like the statues themselves are also made of this metal material, but the inlays in it are not quite blue. They're just etched and engraved into.
So it's the same color as the metal.
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much. It's just engraved into it.
Oh, I know. I take a handful of dirt from the ground and I smear it on over the writings just to so we can see better
Yeah.
the writing or whatever
Yeah,
that is
yeah.
because earth will feel.
Guidance.
Yeah.
How do you
Okay.
guide him?
It's,
I I first smear and then with the guidance, maybe I should get some of the dirt out of the way. And I, with my elbow, with the fur, I would just wipe
basically
it.
I just kneel next to him a little bit, like crouch myself down. You can definitely do it. You have a very thick fur. It's very good what you're doing.
Scratch his ear.
Yeah, like behind.
Yes, I can do it. So is it more visible now that I did that?
Yeah, it is. But yeah, at this point you just see weird stuff like
A piece of paper with a charcoal
and yeah,
to copy.
yeah, you could do that. You have just a piece of enigmatic text, we'll call it. But
Put it in my bag of holding.
yeah.
What's continuing down the tunnel?
All right. So, going on, continuing down tunnel. After another 15 minutes or so, it's quite a long corridor.
There's a downtown.
It's just a corridor, no other exits.
Yes, but as you proceed onwards, on the
Are you okay?
on somewhere on the right side, you see that there starts being a red coloration that changes, breaks this bluish hue, and as you proceed onwards, you now see that like the corridor continues, but now on your right, there stands what seem to be coming out of the walls some sort of red beams, like on the other side, which they move up and down, and there are like three of them that move at separate intervals up and down. You can see beyond, and beyond it's just a dead end, but beyond these laser beams.
Is this the thing with the laser beams from that? No.
And
Oceans.
but beyond
Sorry,
this,
totally.
before the dead end, you do see a weird structure thing. You are not quite sure what it is, but it looks to be a spherical pillar of sorts, not until ceiling level, but just so to say a meter high pillar, circular pillar. That inside of it there is a empty hole, like protruding through it, and looking closely, you can see that there is some greenish light within that hole. And
is it something you can grab with mage hand?
I was
you
thinking.
can try. You can try. Like it would be within the mage hand reach. So
I'm sorry for doing this, guys.
if you do that, the mage hand goes through the hole. The inside. That green pulse just glows for a little bit, but nothing happens.
I try like unscrewing both ways.
Unscrewing
Pulling and
what?
I don't know, grasping at something. It has five points of
roll
force.
me perception.
And I'm guided.
Yes, you are.
It's probably not that bad. It's
Not great either.
12. No, it's too far. I mean, it's too far a bit to see the small details that are, because there are some small things that happen, but it's, you squint your eyes and can't really see exactly what's happening.
I whisper. Would like to try gust and move it. I can move an object up to 5 pounds and push it or drag it.
To move what?
The
pillar?
To unscrew the thing.
But there is no screwing thing.
Okay.
It's like in this gap in the pillar, when Goba used the mage hand through, like inside this gap there is a small greenish hue that it just pulsated a little bit, but nothing else happened.
Question. Can I roll a perception? I, as a player, want to look for a fuse box to close the lasers.
Alright.
But me as Raven, I'm just looking about and maybe find something interesting.
Okay, yeah, you can roll that.
But also, wait, what if these red beams don't do anything and I will try to throw, to go with my cape in the front and throw it.
To put up
Yeah.
The alarm stuff.
17. No sort of other mechanism other than this one, unfortunately.
Can I try to look at it and see what it flickers maybe with the gust of wind?
Okay, you can use your perception to just notice the small things, like, because it's more about the distance is 30 feet, but it's something very, very tiny that's happening there.
Okay.
I've been looking at it for some time. I assure you, there's nothing to be seen there.
And so she believes you, I think.
It's 17.
The DC was 16, but you squint your eyes as well, and you can see that when the mage hand goes through, there are. Gust doesn't do anything, so there is this gap in this pillar, and in this gap, when the greenish light pulsated, there were also some sort of tiny needles that protruded out of it. It couldn't find a physical thing, and they retracted.
Sort of like they were trying to inject the hand.
Sort of, yeah.
Maybe you need to fill a hole with something. You know, usually you have an empty space, you put something into it.
No, I think.
Don't get triggered.
I mean, come on, how can you say that?
I know, I totally did it by
There's a
on
bunch of
purpose.
needles that come out.
Yeah,
like a trap,
from the
right?
hole just a little bit, but then
I
they
think
retract.
it's sort of like maybe it's a boost or something.
Yes.
You would insert your hand and you get
This is
extra stuff.
after the 3 lasers.
Yes, you need to.
And someone worthy should put their hand in.
No, it's you.
Oh, wait!
It's beyond the lasers.
Because you also said that you would try with a piece
Exactly,
of
with a
your
piece of my
cape
cloak,
or such,
yeah.
and it's singed
But
immediately.
before we,
Well,
I
landing.
don't want you to want us to fight. So before we pass the lasers, let's do the rocking the paper and the scissoring with to see who puts the hand. Put the hands inside.
But why are you doing this? I don't think that you need to put a hand. How would you get there? And I show you again with the
Someone
cape
has
how
to pass through the lasers.
Shelly picks up a rock. What do I do with it?
I know. How big is the laser field?
As in, it would be only 10 feet.
teleporting.
I can go there.
Wait, but what do you do
You
after?
can also teleport.
Or so 20 can send so.
Are you sure?
You can teleport yes on the other side.
He sends. Then you go.
Well, I suppose sacrifices need to be made. In the
What?
name of the mother. Well, nothing.
It's the Sith twin that doesn't die, you know.
I know, I
Or
know.
you can come with you, so
I
I'm
think
already dead.
he will become stronger whoever goes past the lasers.
But are you burnt? Like the cape yet?
What?
Look, the cape from Silo is burnt.
Okay.
And would you like to be that?
Well, basically, I look like this, so what's worse?
Even though it might be an improvement, it might not be a very good one.
Let me scratch the use for mask.
Oh, right, yeah.
I mean, why
How
are you
about we make a contest for who puts its hands on?
Yes.
I can.
On what?
We roll a d20.
No hands. I think we have to go. Not in. We have to go through the lasers.
Yes,
Not just the
afterwards.
hands, like the whole person.
Yes, afterwards.
Yes. Okay.
But let's do the contest.
Whether we the person who wins, whether they want or not, should put the hand in.
Yes.
Are the ones that can go invisible applicable here, as they might run away in case they lose?
Yeah.
No.
We're making.
I think we should make it simpler. Who wants to go in should enter the contest.
Look at you all wanting to sacrifice yourself for us.
That is very
And for
brave.
the
Sally.
greater good. I'm so proud of you all.
I'm thinking either competing myself, or even if I win, I would let Sildrin take my place.
Okay.
Wait, that's not a good thing, that's a bad thing. You're making him go instead of you.
No, I will go there.
Who wants?
I already rolled.
Oh, okay.
16.
5.
8.
10.
Go again.
You are the champion.
How do I get by?
Bad die.
You see that
20?
No, it's a 19.
19. You beat me.
I didn't even want to go.
Wait, do we pick the highest or the lowest?
The highest.
First of all, we didn't
I'd say the
plan.
lowest.
Second of all, they didn't even plan how they're going to get past the
Teleport.
lasers. But they,
Well, you know, I got a very good idea. Mr. Rock people, we've been analyzing what's been going on here, and we need a volunteer to help us with something.
Haven't they heard?
It's with extra
Pretty much they've been like around.
It's guarded by lasers. If it were a trap, it wouldn't be guarded by lasers.
What is,
Basic
if it's the
science.
second trap? Where they had the trap? How about the second trap?
No.
That's how I would
That's
design
only
the
for
corner of that.
breakfast.
I don't think that this is guarding it. I think that is the way to stop the laser.
So, can you teleport me, children?
He can teleport.
Shelly, you don't want to go to the inside?
Since when can children teleport?
These lasers
Someone.
aren't.
Oh, I've heard something about teleportation. I was like,
Myself, yes.
You can exchange locations with his echo.
But guys, what if the lasers are here not to keep us out, but to keep whatever's in there?
That is exactly my point. Yes.
Maybe
Because it
so we
would
can free
But
hit
yeah,
whatever is
I mean-
inside.
we've
I can
completed.
go.
I mean,
I'm fine.
what would this action of us going back show to the people?
Me as
that
a
we
person,
can?
I want to push you into the laser so bad.
We are showing
go
them.
on.
I'm
See
gonna
what's
push myself
So what
already.
was the worst that could happen?
Yeah, I
And
mean,
I run.
No!
I'll try to.
Don't you have
Don't be
thunder step or something?
selfish. We did a contract.
I'm not putting this side. Like, I'm
If you try to do that, I'll say an initiative roll from
I'm
you.
not trying to put my hand inside. I'm
No,
just trying to.
yeah, but he wants to stop you.
Okay.
I mean,
So initiative from you and
shouldn't
you.
be something like
I want to join the initiative.
Initiative, yeah.
Yeah, maybe you teleport yourself and stop
When
the
stuff happens at the
Oh
same
my
time, we'll
God.
see
I'll join as well.
who-
Yeah, but I was looking for something like one.
Five! Me too. What's your dex?
So what's yours?
14.
14 in this case, yeah. You,
21.
you-
2.
16.
Yeah, but at first it was between them, then because this is just
Let's roll 20.
I asked that just because to see what's happened, because you do see Whisper trying to get initiative as she starts like going into a running position and you being right next there. If you want to grab, you just grab her. At this point, they grab they, and at this point, like if you. Because if you don't put any resistance and you let him stop you, then he stops you. If you want to just shove him away, then
What's the matter? Are you just stopping me?
Yeah,
Why?
I rolled higher than you, so.
But I don't want to put.
Yeah.
I don't want to put my hand inside. I just want to deactivate it from the other side.
But you have to put your hand inside, I think.
There's another way apart from this. We all have to go past this.
Well, basically, we have
as I said,
like over there, and I point to the left.
I'll just say that the corridor going straight ahead, it's okay. And this side path, it's a dead end. It's a dead end on the other side.
Okay, so it's a crevice.
It's the only, it's just beyond this, it's only that pillar.
It's an
Basically, you
enclave.
are just
So
curious.
basically, it's like this. It's an enclave guarded by 3 lasers with
Yeah.
something injecting.
Yeah, but there's nothing
like
beyond
a
that.
mechanism
It's
on
not
the
beyond
other
It's a
side.
dead end.
Okay, I will play it like this. Hear me out. Okay, I wanted to go beside that point so I could deactivate it so some of you go inside without hurting yourselves.
Yeah, but I.
Children can teleport willy-nilly like right after the laser.
Okay, we can do this.
Can anyone go besides me?
I can go, but I would like you to go.
So no.
Only if you're
Me.
scared.
So if you want to go, you can say how you want to try, but ultimately I will go there.
I can do thunder.
If you can.
I would like to crouch next to Whisper and be like, so why are they being so brave and trying to, give themselves for this? Because this helps us on our journey, right? This is a bad thing. This is painful. Look, it's needles there.
Yeah, but they think, I also think this, maybe you get like extra energy, arcane energy inside of you that will feel you.
So it is from a reason of actual self,
It's a reason.
not selflessness, but selfishness,
Aren't
huh?
you curious what's happening if we touch that?
No, the
Maybe
mother
we
gives
could-
me the gifts without protecting them from me.
I've experimented with the mechanisms and have gotten no superpower yet.
Maybe you get the knowledge.
Not everything that is green and glows is good for you.
I mean, look at Wida.
Oh snap!
Yes, I was talking about Bob.
Can't tell.
Why is everyone so cookie today?
I don't know.
We have cookies?
Well, you know what? I'm just going to stand here and wait for this moment to pass.
I
For
try.
this moment to come.
CP started
So.
to chant for Sylvie. She'll drink. She'll drink. She'll
Okay.
drink.
In this case, I'm guessing you children just.
They don't try, right?
I
Okay.
can't
I can
teleport, so-
go. Do you want to try?
No, I wanted to stop the mechanism, but I got the geography of it wrong.
Oh, I see.
All right.
In that case,
So
Yeah.
you use your
Silk
silk ring. Yeah, that's fine. Easily.
and I
Just
go
mark down
instead
how
of
many
you.
uses you've had for now.
for Siltrin, no, that's unlimited.
How many
The
times you
attacks.
can summon him?
Yeah, the attacks are limited.
Summoning, replacing themselves unlimited.
Oh, just attacks, right? Okay.
Extra attacks.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So
I will
Yeah.
summon Siltrin beyond the lasers.
Yeah.
I will replace him, and he will replace me.
Yeah.
So I will be there, and but I will look a bit. But if nothing suspicious, if I don't notice anything suspicious other than what you've already said,
no.
okay, then I will put Okay, I'll put the left hand inside.
The paw.
First, roll me a intelligence saving throw.
Oh, my favorites. So that is a 13.
Fail. So, first you put your hand inside, and again the green light pulsates, and this time like small needles just come out of it, and you do feel all around your arm like small pinches that for a second you go numb, and the pain, it's not that intense. Like you do not feel pain from the needles. They're very quick and very precise all around it. But what happens is that when you go numb, your mind starts pulsating, and you feel like the worst headache you've ever had. As in a flash of moment, there are million flashing images that make no sense. You see for a second flesh, then you see weird technological machinery, then you see again some sort of explosions, and there's a lot of memory overload, so to say, that happens while all of this while the needle still punches you. And there's also it fills you with this sense of confusion, and your mind hurts to the point it cannot make sense at all of what these images in your head are.
You got
And,
injected with an engineering degree.
Siltrin is used to not making sense of what's in his head.
And all of this, unknowingly, when you come back to consciousness, you feel there's blood running through your nose and a bit through your mouth. You also take.
That's my move.
That's my blood.
We're relatives. It shows.
Everything is relative.
Wait, no, not the dice. No.
Wait,
It was a
what?
bad thing.
Or he just
You do take
Heroism.
13 points of psychic damage. As even after this, you feel like you're dizzy and your head hurts, but you take a moment, you inhale a little bit, and also roll me a 1d4.
1d4.
how many
One.
something.
One. Okay. And after that, you take a moment to breathe, and I don't know. You feel like the breath you just took. It's more refreshing, more invigorating, and even though your head still hurts, your body feels a bit more hyped and a bit more reinvigorated. So you roll the 1 plus a 1, you receive a like your maximum HP goes up by 2.
Fuck off.
Plus also
Forever.
your forever. Plus your
Oh yes!
plus your current now HP. So
You raise it by 2.
yeah.
You overwrite it.
Yeah, you overwrite it,
just
and
lose
because whatever happens, like you take a moment to clear your head from the visions you just had that made absolutely no sense, but you feel, I don't know, a bit tingly in your arms. You don't know what you've been injected with, but definitely, yeah, a bit more energetic you feel, and
Told you.
yeah. And at that point, after that, the greenish glow inside it just dims and sort of powers off.
And I can shoot laser from my eyes.
Yes! You try, you focus! Nothing happens.
Now that's character development.
If you stand very close to the lasers, it will look as if you're shooting them.
What if I stay in front of the laser?
No. You want to die.
You lose HP back.
You lose a character.
Yeah. That's about it.
Is the laser grid still on?
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
So I didn't deactivate it.
Would have been nice to find out how we actually deactivated without.
Wait, maybe it
What
needs
if-
both hands.
Do you think that each and every person?
You
Nothing
put in,
can-
nothing happens.
So it's done. It went off. Like, did the green thingy go off? Oh, so it's one use.
Yeah.
It says so on the wall. One charge.
Watch.
Maybe he has respawned.
Can I now read?
Church.
Can I now read the language?
Only if you roll higher.
Oh.
A new die.
Wait, but did you use also
D4.
Did you use the D4 when you rolled? Because I gave you guidance. I banned it. I said you can do this.
Then,
You have
then
a
you gave it
front.
again, so
He
it will
used
disappear.
he used the D4.
He did.
He did.
The first time, like.
And you described with this one, please.
With your die?
Yeah.
Okay. So
It's
It's been professionally
too
blessed.
late though. To...
It's too
Ah,
late.
so
He means only if you rolled
I would
Rolled
have
in
rolled.
the-
Oh,
in
yeah,
yes.
rolled higher, and I think it's on the D4 that you rolled for the
Yeah.
power.
I see.
Ah.
It's fine. So yeah,
Because
that's
one
about
was for
it.
the actual damage that you took and the other was for the
Power.
power.
Yeah.
But I think I know.
During this flash of images, there were also like a lot
So
of
blame your
writings, like you saw on the text and such, that popped in your mind all over, but they made absolutely zero sense.
Outside of the character, do these lasers affect the Earth Genazis as well?
Let's push
no,
one.
Hear me out.
Let's push
Cobalt!
against
No,
Whisper.
Cobalt!
Oh, wait,
Cobalt,
because
please!
hear me out. If it doesn't affect them, can't we put like one on one and one on the other end? We can.
Oh my
I
god.
support your idea. Let's try this with Cobalt and whoever you
No,
guys
but
don't like.
first let's see what
I mean, they
don't know.
They will say that.
if they're made of rock. I mean,
yeah, but
It cut a rock earlier, so.
yeah.
yeah. Oh, okay. Never mind.
No,
But, there is-
let's try it. I think it's a very good
But he
idea.
was saying that it goes up and down. I'm sorry, DM, but didn't
Yeah,
you
they
say that?
move at weird
So
intervals.
it's not like you put what do you say? You
you-
cover the hole and then laser disappears. Unfortunately, but
There is
I'll
another
show
way.
you something.
There is
Okay,
another way.
Oh,
You are really going with that.
told me that you are a cool person if you go through that laser.
but no,
You're
Cobalt.
engaging with Cobalt?
With Pepper.
With
I
Cobalt?
was kidding.
Okay.
Okay, so
Character.
Cobalt would
Look
approach
at
you.
these lasers. Are you immune to them? And I give him a little nudge.
He notices that. Wait. He.
Can
would,
I roll for strength?
If you really want to push him, then yeah.
Don't.
Just a little nudge.
I'm looking at Zolux like I mean it.
CP.
11.
We never know, right? It's
the
like but inside her head there's another voice, and you never know who's
Natural
driving.
one.
What?
He like really was distracted there to watch the mechanism, and as he was trying to look through his pockets, he was right there, and he really caught him off guard and pushed him
I will
into
try to catch
into the
him.
trap.
May I
Not really.
Do you still have the mage hand?
Yeah.
Do you still have the mage hand?
Yeah, and
didn't make
at that
another.
point, like him being caught off guard, I will roll the dex save, but with disadvantage.
Oh no! What did I
Use your
do?
good DM dice, please.
No. Let me see.
I did an oopsie, guys.
You think?
Wait, let's see how much damage you
I just went with Shelly's idea. I had no clue what would happen.
You know, some practical jokes are not funny, you know?
Was it
But I didn't
practical?
want to make a joke. I genuinely asked if they would get affected. I wouldn't have done anything to hurt them.
Me too.
I will. I will want to start going
He
towards
will-
the guy.
So as he stumbles, you see that he puts a bit his hand to get a grip, but then there is a laser that cuts a bit and chops some of his fingers and like rocks off. And
Sorry.
it just like winces off in the pain. He would take some damage, you don't know how much, but
He's not immune.
he turns back. What was that? Why did you do it?
Because I thought
What?
you were immune to the lasers.
But
You're rock hard.
that's not how we should go about this. There are other ways we could.
We are sorry.
I was about to try
Sure,
test it with another rock.
But I thought you just experimented with the first idea that popped into your head, you know. Like with torture.
It will just
I
grin.
will do this to
Yeah,
leave.
it would grin its teeth a little bit, but it won't say anything back.
Are you okay? Is there a way to reform? I don't know how you work physically. I'm very sorry.
It would take a little bit of time, but
May I try to mend it?
probably
Does
I
it
can
work? Does mending
bend.
work?
No. But,
Yeah, I mean it's an object.
Mending gingerbread.
not objects.
Mending gingerbread.
How
man.
dare you? They're not objects. Stop objectifying Genasi.
Yeah.
Maybe if
But,
we impale him a little bit in the torso area.
Driven, maybe, you know, you usually help us when we're wounded. This person needs a little bit of attention, if you could. You know, to fix our own mistakes,
And
Draven.
after that, like
I totally did that on purpose.
you see that the Genasi, like they're still there with you, but they just go a bit to the side and stay with their own
Pebble,
nice.
where are you going?
I'll cast a Cure Wounds at level 1 because I don't really care about them. Free 10.
Nice.
You don't know that I don't care about it.
Now
Okay.
he has wings.
I'll,
Instead of fingers, like he can go like.
If you ask me in character why I'm passive aggressive, I will say because you were there with the practical jokers and you know they behave like they are 12 when they're together, like they did.
They have their own lives. Why are
Everybody has their own lives, but it affects us as a group, you know, when you do things like this, like shenanigans.
What shall we
But she did nothing. And
They encouraged! They encouraged.
And I have a personal vendetta. When nobody will look, I will chop off some head.
Well, this is what I was talking about, you see?
they're definitely like staying a bit off the side with you guys and just give you the weird
So I have a question about the layout here. So basically, this is the dead end. There's only
Yeah.
the lasers left.
Yeah, and the corridor that you came through just continues further.
It's
an alcove.
enclosed, yeah.
Yeah,
So it's like this, look.
I got it.
It's an appendix to the main
No,
tunnel.
look at the penis I'm drawing.
I have too many.
I also thought of it.
And this is... No, but this
It's
is
a
where
lump
the...
in the road.
I got it. Thank you.
The corridor, a little bit of.
So what do we see as the tunnel goes on?
Okay.
Further.
So, looking ahead, You again see that there is this combined elements of both technology and ancient wonder with a bit of natural beauty here and there, as parts of the cave system still protrude here and there. Make their way, and what's interesting is that the small, so to say, plant life that you find protruding from it, may be like small vines or some roots. They all have a blue bioluminescent glow to them, but other than that, pretty much the same decor, except now that you encounter another of the same statues of the same entity. Now in this time just with more like this heroic, grandiose pose, so to say, as he stands tall and with one arm raised, holding an dodecahedron, and just being all grandiose and mighty. But at some
I have a
point,
question
How
about
many
these
statues again?
yeah.
No.
It's the third. He said
Okay.
2, then another 2.
So does it look like it's a progression of them, like slowly building up to something and being more and more heroic, something like that?
Perhaps
Is
you're
it-
not sure.
Like
Is
kind
it-
of a dawn of civilization, you know,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
human
exactly.
which is rising up and starts to
Okay,
have tools.
yeah, I get you.
That's what I'm.
But
Are are the geometrical shapes more intricate and more complex? Like
No.
starting from a cube to a dodecahedron,
yeah,
like you
yeah,
said,
I get you.
that's
But
evolution, you know.
perhaps you're not quite sure. It's up to you how to interpret this. But yeah, it's again probably the writing would have helped too, but you're clueless. But at some point, after going for another half an hour, so total, you would have traveled for an entire hour through this corridor. At some point, it's a T-junction, like it splits left, right.
Let's ask Clay and Jem if they know how to read the weird writing.
They have no
You
idea.
guys don't know? Really? We didn't
I mean,
bother to learn.
I'd say that even after the first encounter of this language, they would have told you that they absolutely have no idea.
If we would have passed so many statues and they would know how to read them and they didn't
They
say
would have
anything,
said
you know,
something.
actually, I would agree to give them to Zolux.
Yeah, but no, even at the first statue, like they had a glance, they looked, but they were all confused. Like,
What's right? I mean, what
Okay.
we see.
the same sort of environment, though. Yeah, again, it just goes long way, and
like a mark.
no,
Any creatures around?
no, and
What about if I put my head towards the first entrance and listen very quietly, and then the second one? Do I hear any differences, or do I hear anything? Roll perception.
not really. As I said, as you look both left and right, just until your vision range, it's pretty much the same environment.
This
And
is the moment.
and at that point,
Okay.
Jem will approach you, whisper, and say, if anything, to cover more ground, I suggest I take my people on this path. Let's point to the left one, and you guys explore through the right one, and Cobble can message you if we stumble upon anything interesting.
Well, it makes sense, the right.
And
This is what I wanted
don't
to
have
say.
any fingers to
Like,
write
this
the
is
message.
the moment when we decide if we want to go on the right path.
Or the wrong.
So, my question is as follows. Let's say we might encounter something on the road, or maybe we find water. Wouldn't we fight alone if they go the other way? And the whole idea was that they would fight with us.
Yeah, but maybe since 5 hours has passed and we keep searching and searching and searching, probably it's a better idea to cover more ground.
Also, it will at this point, Jem will say, if you also have means of messaging us, and you encounter anything strange or that you need require help, we can
How
join
about
you.
this?
Do you
We
have
split.
enough blankets?
We split, but if we think we might get close to Bor, we message you and you come to us.
Why is everyone presuming Bor is evil?
Didn't we
I'm not-
agree
I'm not
exactly?
presuming
They
he's
said
evil, I'm
that. Oh
saying
wait,
that-
Zolux is speaking.
I'm saying that,
Interesting.
hey, what if someone
Also,
threatens Bor and we have to fight?
Nobody, I never said, I agreed the last time, I'm sorry, I said that everything is grey now, okay?
You just said that he's
also,
evil.
also be
That's what they
mindful.
said.
We are in his house, his town. We go through without being invited and be like, man, you're bad, we kill you.
Draven, I feel like there's some tension between us and I want to state it very clearly. You told me that there's a grey area. They said, like both CP as well as Zoluk said, that maybe Bor they used to be their friend, he's a good person and so on and so forth. So far, Zorux did not do anything to CP. I agree that I still do not like them because of what they did to these people without even asking questions. But that remains to be seen. We agreed that we sit down and talk first, yes? I agree that I'm going to be open-minded and hearted towards seeing also in a different shade rather than black and white, okay? I can do that much. But I won't promise I won't sit in a corner and pray.
I want to cast message and whisper in my arm, you know, with the over at the end. I want to whisper to Silo. Right, you tell him, and also tell me it was noisy that he laughed at me for doing a thorough scientific experiment investigation on the wall.
Also, Goba did not tell me that he's upset with you because you laughed at him with the scientific experiment that he did.
Well, I really...
That he did on you when you were in the door? You were saying that moment? Or?
When you lift the metal,
That was the one? Oh, it was supposed to be...
I
he
don't
never...
think he witnessed this.
But you did comment.
Yes.
Draven made fun.
you said about the bomb,
The chances,
that
the
we
chances of
exploded.
dying, and you
And I
said,
said 100%.
yeah.
Well, okay.
We will still laugh at him all the time and that's not nice. He didn't tell me to say so, I'm saying so myself.
Darren, I agree. Darren the Draven, I do agree. You're being the heartful. In the heart. For the people that are the short and the green.
Sorry. Also, Zolus, do you speak the language of the elementals?
Of course,
Okay.
I'm fluent.
How about this? If we encounter elementals and we might have to fight them, can't you talk us
to
out
them
of us?
Of course. I can have also the secret handshake.
Okay, that's what I want to know.
The rock handshake.
rock.
Insight.
I want to do that as well.
Yeah, actually, I want to kind of say.
24!
It's okay. I don't need to roll.
Should I roll for what?
Deception or persuasion?
Persuasion?
Deception or
The
persuasion?
19.
You don't tell us
24,
which.
19.
And do you tell us
Wait.
if you beat it?
Deception or... I'm so charismatic as Zolux, you have no idea.
Oh, I have a +7 to my insight. So.
I have a plus.
9.
Of course.
Nice step.
Why am I so
And the results of tonight, Eurobingo, is...
Is 21.
Oh, okay. Then,
It only beats mine, not hers.
yeah. So you probably gather that she does know how to speak with
I mean, that's obviously.
elementals, but if they know the secret handshake and whatever, you're like, I don't know, maybe.
So, what's
So
the
let's say.
What's the
lie
truth?
down.
what's the truth? What
I
do I
told
get?
you my truth.
So it was true. Basically, you get the idea that it's true, and you can convey that to us. That's what Zolux said.
But it was true while everybody's doubting me.
So it's true that you guys have a secret handshake and you're gonna talk with on behalf of us? Does that
I
mean-
think that's kind
You-
of since the last episode when Zolux said that, hey, I have a secret handshake with Bor. I can do Zolux.
But is that just
I mean,
talk or not?
you, like, again, from what you've discussed previously, you would know that Zolux and Bor know each other, though you also gather that Zolux as well, like
Whisper always doubting me.
he like it's hard to tell like what his intentions are like, and he again just this combining with the previous history, there is a chance that like Zolux could talk to the elementals and you know have them be your friends. But yeah, but it's been a long time, and Zolux is also like you know, how should I say, a bit not amnesiac is the wrong word. Cryptic, yeah, but again, being a long time since what happened, it's confused a little bit, so to say.
Are you still following each other on Rockstagram?
Yes, we are. Some friend of me because apparently they attend my funeral.
Followers are still followers, though.
So again, Gem will tell you that we, again, to cover more ground, we could take this route,
Okay, we'll take that.
and Cobble will message you if we get into any trouble or discover anything interesting, and if you uncover anything as well, let us know.
I was about to suggest Cobble to come with us.
Cobble looks at
Because you can message your friends.
But I can.
Shut up,
but then
Bruno.
how
Not a
I
message.
I'm the only one
I forgot.
I'm the only one in the group that I could message you guys.
But if you're with us, you don't need to message.
I don't
But
think they
then
are
I wouldn't know
willing
what my brothers and
No,
sisters
go with
here.
your brothers. I'll message you if you find something. You can message us if you find
Yes.
something.
Drăguță.
Please stop tricking them into killing them and things. You promised. You told us that you're going to stop it for a while, okay? Forgiveness.
Everyone is alive and well.
For now.
Well, the Earth Ganassi will slowly, you know, like,
Okay, but
yeah, awkwardly.
Shuffle.
Woman in the
See you guys.
Like,
Stay
yeah,
very
well.
safe.
But,
Fast
Yeah,
forward to them.
they,
Fast forward to them being dead. Spoiler.
but
I'm pretty sure they will die.
Yeah, me too.
Without
Paradigm.
you
I feel it. I feel it in my blood.
you then proceed on the
Right.
right side, and you go for a good even 2 hours. That doesn't change at all, like the scenery. At this point, you don't even encounter
we have
any.
light. Sorry,
Any,
we have light.
yeah, a bit of ambient light
Ah,
from
okay.
the flowing bluish
to a
stream
flame or
on the.
something.
I
But
can refrain.
after 2 hours, like I'll say that after an hour and a half, like Cobble will message you just to say that if you guys will message you, whisper again, saying that if you found anything, and saying that on their part it seems to just continue onwards and nothing out of the ordinary. So just a checkup.
They are saying they are okay and they are continuing the
But
onwards.
you guys after.
Cobalt.
Yes.
That's upsetting.
But
I hope the trips.
But after 2 hours, you seem to encounter to see that there is another sort of circular door that is opened, and like going through it, you now find yourself in a circular chamber. It's quite large, but in the middle also seems to be another inner circular wall. So basically, if you go around, the bandit will just circle on itself. But yeah, in the middle there's also another
Circle.
not circle.
They're two
That it's
concentric circles.
yeah, exactly,
Okay,
concentric
but how?
circles.
Like an alcove inside, like a
Yeah,
cylindrical.
but it's more like from your point of view, it's a very wide column because it goes from
Okay.
So circular room,
it's a big-
white
yeah,
color.
yeah, in the middle, yeah.
And
And
it's an end to the.
We're in a donut, guys.
yeah, exactly. And
Do not enter.
It's like
Oh my god.
Yeah, no.
like a turnaround.
yeah, yeah.
Turnabout.
But
cul-de-sac.
on this pillar in the middle,
It's not
Okay.
there is another hole that doesn't go all the way through, like just a small hole with yeah, don't know exactly. It's just another hole that would fit another hand.
Okay, so there is in the cylinder there is
In the middle, yeah.
of the room, which goes all the way up or stops at one
It
point.
goes all the way.
Okay, like inside of a donut, correct?
Yeah, you're
and then-
inside of a donut,
With
and
some pillar.
in the
Yeah.
inner circle.
And in the
there's,
inner circle, there's another
hole,
hole,
yeah.
just like before pulsating with green.
This one pulsates actually with a light bluish thing.
Well, you can fight again about who puts their hand there first to receive the great gifts of power, you know?
Is it with lasers also
I need
covered?
it.
No.
No,
This one is not protected with lasers.
Yeah. Also, it might be like maybe a trap, but
Like,
you rolled the high. You win the rock paper the cutting sign.
I still have my rock.
Last time, so you can put your hand.
Where?
You want Raven to die?
No.
This is what will happen.
Why are we
wanted me to
risking
die?
limbs?
No, because it was protected by lasers, I told
How
you.
intelligent am I? Wait.
You guys really don't know how to think like the bad guys.
I'll cast those mutual weapons to have it there.
Sure.
Before I put the hand on, I'll take off my glove,
Alright.
gauntlet, and I put my hand in.
I suggest we think first and act after. You know, like
At that point, at that point, like
I.
at that point, you put your hand in, and the bluish. There is a bluish light inside that kind of also moves and kind of scans your hand. And after that is done, you first thing that happens is that the door that you came through closes.
I think I
And
fucked it up.
then you all start hearing a siren going off. That also the circuitry around, it's still how they call it, bluish, but it has a few parts where it glows red. And other than that, at first you see a lot of things. That there is from some cracks in the ceiling. There's a sort of bluish noxious gas that protrudes out of it. Also, at this point, you feel that beneath your floors there is almost like a gravitational pool, like that goes very in a circle, in a anti-clockwise thing, and like you need to actually walk in order to maintain your position, and also so it goes anti-clockwise, and from the outer circle also pop up from various orifices lasers that go clockwise.
So many traps!
Also combined with a weird alien sort of holographic display of what you believe would be a counter
You are fucked.
that it's going that it's sort of counting down, and to see how you deal with this, we'll see after the break, guys.
All we can do now is assign blame. Good job, Draven.
Yes, lesson number one as a child: don't put your hand, stick your hand into things.
This
man.
break might be longer.
And yeah, all of this thing that's happening, it's
Come back without a teeth. You know why?
Thanks for tuning in to the first half of the last episode of Eyceras. I hope not.
so
I don't make mistakes often, but when I do,
Oh my god! You should start with micro mistakes to build up the big ones.
Yeah, I guess we'll see.
we'll see you soon after the break, guys.
The break.
Bye.
See you in a bit.
I can eat that. Adorable notice. Nom nom nom. Nom nom. Nom 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 nom. You're a weirdo.
Welcome back to this interesting and dangerous trap that the party finds themselves in. And we will start by saying roll initiative. Everybody.
Guidance, I'm kidding.
And
No, you're stuck in between. Wait, I'm going to take this.
I need new dice.
I was the I was the 6. An 8.
Genius.
right, so anyone above 20?
20.
20, nice.
20 also, 17 plus 3. Yes.
I turned 31 this year.
17 plus 3. Roll it.
Okay, if it's the
But
same.
wait, what's your dex?
Plus 3.
What's
the
your
same.
Seriously?
It's plus 2.
Plus 3.
You go first.
Okay, then
This
Xylo.
was plus 2.
Fuck, I go-
Xylo, Whisper. Then between 15 and 20.
Initiative is plus 8.
Nothing between 15 and 20. 10, 15. 10. 10, go up.
So,
Alright, 5 to 10.
8.
9.
9.
7. 7.
So wait, 8, 7, and
8.
okay. So between you can decide or
What?
roll is up to
Zero
you.
dex.
Up to you.
I have.
So Shelly.
Oh, really?
So Shelly,
Wind World.
Shelly, then Children,
I know.
Children, Sippy, and Raven.
What did you
Good
do?
rolls.
One.
Good rolls.
One.
You know, because you put your hand in and you feel bad. Silo.
All right.
I was stunned.
Again,
I-
Silo.
Silo, Whisper,
Go by Shelly.
Yeah.
Goba, Shelly. Children, Sippy.
Draven.
Draven.
You're all below 10. Oh my god.
So, first, I'd like to know where you guys are positioned.
That is just a minor inconvenience.
Draven, you would
Yeah,
be
I'm-
here since you're the one that put the hand within the mechanism. But the rest of you, whereabouts would you be?
Near Silo somewhere myself.
So let's see around
And I,
here.
as a person, I would be judging everyone from afar.
So around here.
But this is.
I would be out of danger.
Life hack. Good luck with
Who stole
that.
my pen? I always wanted to walk
green one?
in by
The one with the
Goba
All right, then
Like-
I'll pull you.
What is the
Put
other
you
thing?
here.
and flatter my long lashes.
Nice.
I'll probably be next to Children.
Children.
Slightly upset that he called Children body and like not me.
Okay. And the whisper with Windward.
Yes, it's fine then.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, I'll purchase.
A quick question,
All right.
guys. Aside from the lasers there,
I
where's
will-
the other lasers?
Where are the lasers?
You want the lasers?
Yeah, there we go. So, to explain it to you guys again, so the platforms now seem to emanate some sort of poles that creates this gravitational pull from one to another, which if you were to stand still would be dragged clockwise that way. But there are lasers who go, no, you would go anti-clockwise, and the lasers would go clockwise this way. And aside from that, there would also be from the ceiling puffing some sort of light greenish noxious gas.
Okay.
And
Question: how are the lasers pointed?
they are from like the inner circle to the other
Okay, so-
circles. And
And how far from the ground?
there would be some at the ground, some at mid-level, some
Okay,
higher.
so like
Yeah, it's not a wall entirely. Like it's not a full entire wall. Like they're here and there. So you could either duck or jump over over
Okay,
some of them.
okay.
But
okay.
Another question, additional question. If the lasers start from the, if you overlarge the pillar
Yeah.
and to the column and they go through the wall, is the wall affected? Do they also cut the stone or it magically stops
no,
in front
it's
of the
it
wall?
seems to be stopped. This effect, like you've seen it previously with the other trap as well. It seems like the metal has some sort of reaction to the laser that doesn't seem to be affected.
And another question. You said something about the timer. What?
Yes,
What?
also that,
What?
which would be somewhere floating this holographic almost display of you. It's not like the common 0, 1, 2. There are predatory stuff, exactly like in a weird language,
Not
but
predatory.
right. But it seems to be counting, and you gather at least that it's doing that.
Another question. You said something about a mist or a gas or something.
Yeah, that it's puffing from.
Gas.
It seems like at first inhale, like it just fills your lungs with something unnatural. That.
I wouldn't inhale.
Okay.
I also have a question. How much do you like the character named GLaDOS?
Oh, nice. From the game name.
I'm glad you asked that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got you.
Another question.
Please litter the portal thingy.
That or the boss from Netrunner, or what was that cyberpunk name game from 3D Realms?
Also,
I
I
forgot.
have an additional question. You said
Also-
the type of counter is floating. Is it solid?
The what? Sorry.
The counter, is it solid? Is it
The counter.
The counter.
No, it's sort of a
Magical.
project illusion of sorts or image. It's,
Does the pillar have an end, like, or is it ends in the ceiling, like finishing like such?
yeah, it ends on the ceiling. What I'll say. Part of all of this, like right before the laser starts spinning and the platforms below start picking up gravitational pull and everything, I'll allow everybody to roll me an investigation check. Or investigation or perception.
Let's see what.
Can you just give Whisper the answer?
It's a bad roll, so it's 16.
I'll try perception because my investigation is not good.
13.
13 as well.
11.
13.
Mine is actually a 20.
Go away,
Surprising.
cute.
Yeah. All right. So, what you've noticed, you didn't see this before the trap activated, but now that it's activated, you see that sort of in each of the opposite sides, so to say, of this circle. There is some gaps now that open in the walls, but it seems to be something behind the walls that has a rotating metallic plate that swirls around some sort of bluish crystals. There are 4 of them, which also I will now place them with these
Yes.
beautiful things that we have
Oh
here.
my god!
Glowy!
Is that from
We need more
Rolling
minerals.
Hills Craft?
It is quite indeed some beautiful designed bluish crystals from Rolling Hills Craft.
These are
Wow.
amazing. Look at that.
But as I said, like you can
I'm too
briefly
scared to be
see
happy.
them for a little bit because around this the small cylinder in the wall, like it has a plate that swirls it and it allows it for a brief seconds to be
So
seen.
it opens it and it closes basically
Sort of,
as it
yeah.
goes around. Okay.
As it goes around, around the cylinder, there's another metallic plate that swirls around these.
Portal is
crystals.
Half-Life 2.
We have to time.
Yeah.
That's what I was
Is it
thinking.
meta if I start discussing plans?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, there are some holes.
Because you will be able to discuss it during your turns, which it will now start with Silo. So, at the beginning of your turn,
It did sound
I'll need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw for the gas.
all of us.
Everyone?
It will happen on your.
If I haven't, no, I have advantage on con just to maintain my concentration on
Yeah,
spell,
no.
so never mind.
Never mind.
Is the gas hitting her first because she's the tallest?
Of course it is, because that's a 6.
It's a 6.
How's
Ooh.
the weather up there?
Do I get advantage because I'm
Noxious.
I don't smell anything, you guys.
I put the noxious.
Who pooped? Draven? This is not the woods.
Alright, so you take 6 points of poison damage, and for this round,
I need
you
to
are
roll.
also poisoned.
Yes, but I need to also roll, because if I take damage...
Right.
Pula mea, mă scuzați.
Elvi.
Oh my god!
Oh no, we have to beat that one.
We don't have one.
Oh my god.
You're not the best.
It's happening.
You also have to roll with disadvantage because you're poisoned.
I don't think she needs to do that. 100% I'm sure it's gonna...
If there's a 0 on a die, then yes, I can do it with disadvantage.
So yeah, if you want to describe what happens, but we know that the mini will change.
Yeah. But I also need to I need to say something because I'm not sure I can do something. A little bit.
Because as you take in this gas and start coughing, it's again not blood red. It's the blackish one that comes from something else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay. Yes, I know from what it comes from. Okay, so I will say. Did the praying idiots say I was British? I'm not British. Bonjour, bitches! And then I will prepare an action, or actually, I would like to cast Spider Climb.
Okay. I will say that due to the gravitational pull of the platforms below, in order to stay where you are, you will need to use your 30. You need to use 30 feet of movement, like in that direction.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Like in
Yes.
the opposite direction to remain on place in the same spot.
Okay. Okay, I see it. Okay, so basically, from my barky weird that is also
Yes.
black now, it's going to be sort of, I will look like a four-legged spider that is creepier, and I will try to comfort Goba to not fear me, please. And I will tell him, come on, upsies, and I will indicate for him to kind of climb on me on his turn.
Nice.
Sorry.
Okay.
Combo! And yes, then I will walk.
Your
walking
movement
on the
it's
same-
like sort of spent to maintain, unless you just give into the gravitational pull and.
No, because I want him to be
Okay,
there.
then
next to
you
me,
need
so-
to use your movement to stay in.
Okay,
in place.
I use my movement to that.
Okay. And that was your action. That's your
That
turn,
was
right?
fast. I was expecting for her not to.
But at the end of your turn, the lasers would pass by, so I need you to roll me a dex save as well.
1 second. Temporary HP. Oh, me again?
Yep,
No, but it's a dex, it's not a...
it's a dex save.
Oh,
Does
save.
poison give you disadvantage on
On saves?
yes.
on some saves?
On all saves, I think.
I think it's
I'm not sure.
ability check.
Or ability checks, one of
Let
them.
me check.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
I have a
Definitely
card.
ability checks. I don't know if it's also
Let me see.
saving throws.
Hey Siri.
It's Siri, how often do you play D&D?
Does poison affect you?
What?
Oh my god.
So poisoned. Yeah, you're right. Attack
These
rolls
are
and
ability
ability
checks,
checks, so saves are alright.
No saves
You are
are right?
welcome.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
so I want to know. It's a 14. Do I save?
Let me see. Yes, you do save. And with that, you take no damage as you actually manage to duck this one.
I
It
lose
just,
5.
manages to pass like by your shoulder, but you.
Perfect. Okay, cool. That was my
Alright.
turn.
That was your turn. Then we move on to Whisper, which you'll need to roll me a con save for.
Whisper will break the fourth wall and not know, as they use unending breath, and they will not breathe, and they can be fine without breathing, and they will not speak for this combat. So
Okay.
okay,
Nice.
levitate.
So you don't need to roll that.
They will just levitate.
So use your action to then
To-
levitate.
To levitate, yes.
Okay, in this case, you won't be affected by the moving platform below, so you
Okay.
kind of have free movement.
And as a bonus action,
No way. Screw you, man.
can I do it this before? Okay, as a bonus action, I wanna pick. There are any stones. I wanna pick a stone or three
No
stones
stones.
from my backpack and infuse them with the magical power of the air, and they will. They will float
Is
gently.
magic stone cantrip?
Yes, it's a cantrip and it's a bonus action.
Yeah.
And
Cool.
also, these stones are the fingers of let's say this. I love this. It's the three tips of the fingers of Cobalt, and repurposing them for good use. And
Yep.
for Windworld, they will change into the they will start glitching, and wisps of air, they will come off their fur, and just at some point they turn into this beast with wings and start flying.
We collected those to put them back. What are you doing?
Wow, your accent goes from...
Exactly, because that's
its,
going to be the
action.
door.
But you have movement though.
Movement. No, I can't move with. I can't move with levitate. I can go just up and down. But I have movement with wind whirl. So wind whirl will come and push me towards the laser, towards the gem. Sorry.
You are pretty close to it.
Yeah.
You are pretty close.
Okay.
I mean, you are within 5 feet.
Yeah, and I will try to keep in mind to maybe investigate what's up with that. But I used my action already, so you know.
Okay. Then Goba. At the beginning of your turn, con save.
Do I roll
Can I
for
not breathe?
also lasers? Do I have to roll for lasers or no?
Oh yeah, right. At the end of your turn, lasers, both for those two.
Is there a point in height where I can dodge them?
No.
Okay. Then it's a dex save. 17.
Succeeds, so no damage.
And for wind whirl.
And for wood.
They have no, it's fine. And I can add, it's a saving throw, I can add my proficiency bonus. 20 and something.
Yep, it dodges as well.
Proficiency bonus.
Yes.
If you hold your breath, remember you can't speak. And
I will choose to take the poison damage.
and yeah, for spells and such.
Yep.
Exactly.
Okay. Then
I'm
the
fine
con
with
save.
By the way,
Con
you
save.
cannot speak. How can you do the spells?
I'll say you did them beforehand.
Visual and semantic. Verbal. They have. If you have a verbal component, you're in trouble, Nisi.
Oh yeah, true.
You don't have to inhale.
Yeah, exhale. And this is the
I can speak.
No, sorry.
That's not how it works.
But so this happens at the beginning of your turn, the con save.
Yeah, but you don't have to inhale to speak.
Yeah, but she had air in her lungs. She did a spell. No longer she can do verbal
In this
spells
case,
from now on.
Okay, let's do it like this.
Yeah.
Okay, that was the last spells.
What?
Like I used the air inside my lungs.
Okay.
I exhaled it while I was casting magic.
No, I understood perfectly. I was just like, what?
Yeah. Okay.
It was just a reaction.
Good job.
Okay, con save.
My cousin is smart.
I failed.
Okay. You are poisoned and take
Sure I am.
Poison.
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 4 points of poison damage.
Definitely beats not speaking. So, as I see Wither transforming into this monstrous dark bark spider, you know what? I don't think this room can get any more worse than it has right now. Everything else will just, hit the max. So sure, take me away, spider monster. I will grab onto to Whisper and get on top of the spider.
Spider wither, spider
Wither.
wither.
Spider wither, yeah.
For a spider with a lance.
Right, cool. At the end of your turn, dex save.
Okay. Come on. That's good. It is.
Don't know my dex.
14 saves.
13.
That
No
fails.
fucking way.
Let's see.
I have a weird question because until now I could use my talisman to give the charges to, for example, him.
Yeah.
Could I use one of my charges for Goba?
Depends who has talisman.
I do.
Okay.
Didn't.
And if the talisman specifies, you can use it on somebody else, or only on
Don't wearer.
on the wearer.
Yes.
On you.
Then on your
So I know, but I wanted to ask the DM nicely. Pretty please, what you
I'm sorry if I
talk?
don't know all the
That's why I
what
was
do you
going
call
to ask
the
because if in the
feats and,
past we
okay, traits.
trade
I even forgot about the talismans.
So
Before you
I took
continue,
it back from you.
yeah.
DM,
Yes.
as the lasers come straight towards Goba and he's like looking at them and doing nothing to dodge them, having failed the save clearly. Suddenly, for a split second, he goes translucent into a moonish light, and the lasers pass through him. I use favored by the gods to give myself 2 extra d4 for the save.
Oh yeah.
The DC is 14, right?
Yeah.
I rolled I'm gonna add 4 more, so to my
That's
13.
nice.
So
Yeah. So basically, you all see as for a split second, like Goba, becomes ethereal, just only like stars, where his bodies would be, and just passes through.
Yes.
Yeah, and then your form reshapes, and you're a bit like taken aback.
Oh, go earrings! Woo!
Nice.
I'm
All right. So that's your turn. We then move to Shelly.
Shelly, who actually has a cool feature called Hold Breath. And I can hold my breath for up to 1 hour.
Okay.
Wow. Oh, under the sea.
Under the sea. Yes.
Cool.
Okay, so
in this case, you're safe from the poison gas.
Wait, I take a couple of pieces of my cloth and just shove them in my nose.
Can you put 2 berries, please? Like,
I wanted to put the berries, but they're too mushy now, and I would just and then.
Nasty, I like it.
Oh, the nose communicates with the mouth. Everybody knows that.
Oh my
No, it's not.
I didn't even.
I'm surprised that was faster than you on that.
That was a non-voluntary fun. That happened.
All right. So you hold your breath.
I hold my breath.
What do you do?
Okay. How does since Shelly is so heavy and can't really jump that far, how does the movement affect?
How much is your movement speed?
It's 40. Walking speed 40.
40, because in this case, like it would use 30 feet of your movement to stay on the same spot. But with 10, you could actually just run a bit faster and get over.
Run
like
backwards, so to say.
no. Sorry. So it's going anti-clockwise.
Counter, okay. So I need to go in the other direction.
And if you wish to go against it, you could move. You
yeah.
could let yourself be dragged, but remember that the lasers come from the opposite direction.
Okay. Do I see any type of mechanism for the lasers from where they come out?
They would come out from this side, going in there. Like from the outer to the inner, sort of.
You said the other way around. Earlier.
Sorry, my bad. But what I want to say earlier is that it connects the two. But the origin of it seems to be coming from the outer.
So from the sides, but do they stop? For example, do they stop in the pillar in the middle?
Yeah, because it's some sort of metal, apparently.
Okay. Oh yeah, the mechanism is on the wall, not in the cylinder. Okay, okay. Okay, I'm gonna try to run like against the movement and try to see if I can spot like. And I'm actually gonna dash.
Yeah, you can do that. So in this case,
just to
you'd
see
have
and slowly pull out
50.
my whatever. Just to
As I said, the only thing that would be noticeable from when the trap wasn't active, it's these crystals that are inside some cylinders that just have metal plates around it. And,
okay.
That spin around it, allowing it just that window of opportunity to see.
Can I tell how small this window of opportunity is? I mean, how many seconds? Or because Shelly, I don't think Shelly is the best the best one for this. First of all, for his stubby hands. Second of all, he moves slow. So
you have yeah, I know.
Yes, but his movement overall is, and his hand would probably get caught.
The thing is, if you really want to investigate this deeper, it would use your action to actually concentrate on the mechanism.
Okay, then get me to the nearest crystal then, and
there's a whisper over there. You could reach here if you dash.
Yes, I want to reach there, just because, so that I use my dash.
Yeah. Or you can just wait for the round thingy to move you closer to a crystal instead of using your action to dash.
The other way.
Actually,
it's moving the other way. So
Either way.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
So
wait, the dash is an action, right?
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
So you can get close to it, but it would also take an action to investigate it actively, you know.
Next round, okay.
Yeah. That's your
Okay.
turn?
Yeah.
Then roll me a dex save.
It's a dex save, okay. I'm gonna use a big one.
Yeah.
The big black one. It's a 16.
Yeah, you succeed. You actually, yeah, because as you are walking against the clockwise, like there is this one that's like in front of you, and you need to jump over it, and then do like jumping rope.
Like, yeah, and because Shelly's super heavy, it's gonna look very cute, like, whoop, like
Like
a small
Super Mario.
Do I have one like? Are they synchronized? Are they one after the other? Or
They seem to have random,
Random, okay,
patterns.
okay.
They
So
just
they're-
move like, yeah.
we don't have another one coming.
There is always like there's probably one here, one there, one there, one there, one there. Like they're
Oh, okay. But
always.
this particular one is just sorry.
Yeah. Like, yeah, but there will be another one coming pretty
Okay,
soon.
okay.
Like, so that's your turn, Shelly. Sildred.
So, let me see if I got this right.
Yeah.
We're moving, the round thingy is moving like this, yes?
Yes.
And the laser is the other way.
And the laser's the other way.
Okay, so what's the difference if I use my movement
Yeah.
to move against the wheel, I still get attacked by the lasers. What's the difference if I just let the circular
Okay. Yeah.
thingy? I need a better name.
Yeah, to go with the platform.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the difference between this
Yeah.
and actually moving faster than my movement
Yeah.
against it?
You'll find out.
Maybe you can also
No,
teleport.
but I can see the lasers. I mean, I'm trying to visualize the speed of them. You understand?
They're quite fast, the lasers.
It's exactly 30 feet. I think the only way you can move is radio because
Like as I said, you could go with it, but the difference in the way the lasers spin and you being carried by the platforms, like it's gonna be faster and.
So we are carried by
But
the
you
platform.
go with it if you want.
May I meta something if it's really cool as a suggestion to use mechanics
you
wise?
can move radio.
You have my boat.
Normally
You
to have
can, you,
more
can,
No.
you can basically move radio because it will get you pushed back, but radio, it's still you have your speed because you don't keep up with the platform.
So if I use, for example, twice my speed,
Yeah.
I should be able to not get hit by any laser. And that's what I'm asking. That's what I want to clarify.
No, because they go
because
like this.
they're all over the place.
Opposite.
Like they're
Go
like
opposite.
even depending wherever you
go
end
like
your
this.
movement. Like in this
Go like
6-second
this.
period of the
There has to
round,
be-
there will always be a laser somewhere that will be.
There has to be a speed at which the lasers won't touch you if they go in opposite ways.
Since it's not only one of
Oh,
them.
okay. I see what you mean. If you stay between like two of them.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So what's that speed?
It's double 30, so it's 16. I think.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
How many feet between the lasers? I think that's the most important question. How many feet between the lasers?
it's random, and
what
some
they
move
were
even faster than the others. Like the ones on the bottom are slower, the middle ones faster. So it's very erratic. To calculate this, probably you could try it, but it's a lot of
But it's
math, and you would.
The meme with the blonde
yeah,
lady
with the
and
meme with the blonde
calculations.
lady. And,
Okay, okay, fine.
plants they are sporadically placed, so every time you try to
Exactly.
So it's really like just the Mission Impossible thing.
Okay,
that
so
you
it's
need to-
very thin speeds. That's the answer. Okay. Now, sorry. So Sylvia is here, and here is Draven with the place where you can input the hand.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would have to use 30 feet to just keep my to stay there.
Yeah.
But I have 35 movement, and I can use more
Yeah.
to reach Draven. So what's the
If you want to reach him, you can just let yourself be dragged, no problem, like around here, and 5 feet to move. Well, it's his spiritual weapon. There you can move like behind him.
you
How
can
about the
push
side?
if you want.
So I
And
can
just touch.
input my hand.
The thing is, even moving to the side 5 feet, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And what's the radius of this? How long until the edge?
Is that kind of perfect?
It's let me see. So 10, 30 or 35 something.
Decide.
Let me. 10, 20, 30, 35.
That's the radius.
Yeah.
So the distance from me is 30 to the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And the edge, is it empty space or is it walls or?
Walls.
So we're encased.
Yeah.
The edge is actually walled.
Yeah.
Okay. And the way we've entered is shut. The way
Yeah.
it's shut.
You would have entered from the other side actually, like from.
So there's still an entrance.
But it's closed.
Okay. Okay.
What is the place Draven put his hand on?
Where he is.
And there's a cavity still?
Funny sound for the word cavity.
And here in the middle, it's just a structure that goes up a column. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So
How big is the cavity?
I will. No, that you can ask when you're done. So as a bonus action, I will summon Siltwin.
Yeah.
And he will be. How? Tell me the lasers. How high do they go?
Till the ceiling.
Okay.
And the ceiling is
It would be 15.
15.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. So no, Siltin would not be helpful. And in this case, yeah, I would just use part of my movement, let myself be dragged a bit to the side of Draven, and I would stuck my left hand in the socket.
The one that
The one that was earlier stuck as well.
Do you have now like a barcode? Sorry.
I hope so.
Agent 47.
I like your thinking,
Welcome.
though it won't work unfortunately.
Okay.
Good thinking though, I like the idea.
Okay, so
It was Draven's idea. Boo, Draven.
con save and dex save.
Right, yeah. Con save and dex save.
I do have an action, so I don't have a very good perception, but let me try. I would use my action to move, to look around for something to input in that place where I just entered my hand. Maybe something else fits there.
The only thing that happens, like when you put your hand, it's again like it sort of scans your hand, but nothing else happens.
Okay, but what I've just said, looking for an object.
For an object, doesn't seem to be anything
Okay.
around it.
Wait, I forgot to say which is which.
Yeah.
Con save. So that is 21.
Yep. You succeed. You will still take half damage. So half damage. Ooh, I rolled pretty good. It's 6.
Okay. Would I realize that all I have to do is not breathe for the next turns to not inhale the vapors, the
To what?
poison?
Sorry, repeat again. I didn't.
So, guys. Would I realize that all I have to do to stop inhaling the vapor would be to stop breathing? I mean, that it works. That is just poisonous gas.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. And now for the dex save. That's free.
Oh no.
So what's the poison damage?
6.
6.
Okay,
That is half already, right?
Yeah, it's already half.
Okay.
I've rolled pretty good on this one. And the fire is. Ooh.
It's gonna be siege dream.
No, it's going to be 21.
Okay.
Why this with lasers? Excuse me.
From the
Laser.
Is the dex save at the end of my turn or how
Yes,
is it?
at the end.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. Then we move on to
Sippy. Question.
yes.
Near the mechanism, near the blue gems.
Yes.
Do I have space to sit there? Like to teleport, for example, over there? Is there any room for me?
Teleport in front of it?
No, inside.
Within the
Within-
closing.
Oh, no, the gap would be too small.
Yeah, but I'm also small.
Yeah, but you need to be actually.
It'd be too small.
Don't I get cute points? I'm in trouble.
Because the metal plate around this, it's like quite close. It doesn't allow for a gap stand or
What are
anything.
the chances of me getting a scrap of metal from the pillar that envelops the pillar and the laser are blocked by it? You know?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
block the lasers.
Oh, okay, I see. But if where would you get that from?
From the pillar. You said that
From over there, yeah.
No,
from
the pillar.
Yeah.
The pillar
Yeah, yeah.
is the center
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Can I get one? Can I get a piece of like? Does
Yeah,
it look
You can certainly try.
like? But I'm asking you as how CP sees it is like seamless or is like made of pieces
So
of and
yeah, it is
pieces?
kind of made out of pieces, which in between them have this inlays with the energy streams and everything. But you need to rip it off,
Okay.
or unless you have other ideas. But yeah.
Rip it off with my strength.
Yes.
I can't. I can try. Or and what about the gems? Can I, for example, shoot a
Eldritch blast. Yeah.
an energy blast through them to affect them?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can try
How
that.
big is the crevice? How big is the crevice where they both of them have their hands on, like one on the right and one.
Oh, you want to shoot in there?
No, I'm asking.
Oh,
Like, can I hide there?
Guys, it's just a small box where a hand would fit.
You're not that
That's
small.
about it.
You know, like La Boca de la Verità?
I just want to know.
If she had some help.
I want to know. You can bring your head quick. Okay, another question because I'm adoringly smart. Can I lay on the ground and no laser will affect me? No, then I'm going to.
I can flatten you if you want.
Yeah, sure. Because I have 25 movement feet.
already-
Either way, I'm going to stay. No, don't
I
move
have
me.
an idea. Maybe you can hide inside Shelly's shell.
Yeah, sure, and get lasered with it.
With shit.
So, because I have 25 feet of movement, basically I'm already at a disadvantage because I'm gonna move either way.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to go with the flow and shoot Eldritch Blast at the diamonds.
Okay, which one?
The one that is that one.
That one?
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect, thank you.
So you roll your with Eldritch Blast or what?
Of course.
I will still move you 5 feet.
Not 5 feet. I'm not using my movement to.
Oh, at
I'm
all.
I'm going with the flow. Just
Okay,
move me,
then
man.
in this case,
It's the other
So-
way.
That's what she said.
Yeah. That's okay.
Silo, what the fuck?
That's
This was Wither.
oh right.
Wither has that's what she
I
said, Joe.
forgot you, okay.
Eldritch Blast is verbal, so I'm not gonna hold my breath. Just so you know.
30s.
One it's 24 to hit, and the
Okay.
other one it's 14.
Okay, 14 misses, but the 21 hits. It's because the first one you didn't time it quite correctly, and the metal plate around it just hits it. But the other one you find the opening.
Damage. I helped.
Okay, so con save and also
Yes.
dex save.
So-
And this time, if you're allowed to go with the flow because of the
I'm going-
speed,
Yeah, can I crouch
Got
him?
by 2.
because of the speed, you could. Oh, wait, no, because of the speed at which it, so say you intersect. You need to have faster reflexes, but still roll the dex save and the con save.
Do you roll the con save for the poison condition each round?
No, you're poisoned for just that round.
Okay.
So, con
10.
10. Fail.
Oh no.
Oh, and now I
I'm in
should.
danger.
For now,
I will kill you.
what do you call?
Yes.
I should have said the con save at the beginning because
My die.
because the
You
text
might
would be with
have-
disadvantage, but it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Okay, so 5 poison damage and the dex.
5.
This time I held my mouth.
Okay, and the dex is
12. I'm going to die, you guys.
Do you have a dex higher than me? No, actually, that would
I've rolled pretty bad, so it's a 6 fire damage.
Okay, that's good.
The heroic
Ow! It hurts.
Okay, so we move on to Draven.
Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
You? It's because of you, because of the
And you are poisoned, but you take 5 points of poison. And
Is my spiritual weapon
no,
within
because you're not
20
hidden
feet
from,
of that crystal? That,
you know, I could say that you placed it around here, and then you can move it. So I'll allow
I'll
that.
move it, and
Okay.
I'll try to, with my bonus action, and I'll attack the crystal.
Okay. Roll attack.
It doesn't work that way.
15. You again managed to hit one of the plates.
Then I use my action and activate the spiritual, because I use my bonus to attack with the spiritual to move it and attack.
Yeah.
And then I use my action to attack with the crystal.
No. The thing is, I don't think you can attack.
I can move it with my bonus and attack.
Just move it, not attack as well.
Move it and attack. That's what this thing says.
I'll check, but
As a bonus action, you can move the weapon after
Spiritual
you
weapon,
and
yeah.
repeat the attack against the creature. So basically, I can say, oh no.
Yep, that's how spiritual weapon works.
spiritual weapon.
So you move it and
You
hit as
move
a
and
bonus.
hit.
And hit as a bonus
Okay.
action. Yeah.
But I'm not sure if you can use your action to attack with it.
No, you cannot.
You cannot. Just
Yeah,
a
it's-
bonus.
Yeah.
Then, as an action,
Could use the guiding bolt, or I don't know what you have.
Use bonus action.
Spiritual weapon.
That's an action to cast.
and by that,
You prepared it before.
Yes.
Or you just moved it.
all my movements
You prepared it at the
Wait.
beginning.
Well,
You didn't attack?
I attacked.
He attacked with, yeah.
You missed?
I'll move that way.
No, he's
The thing is, you can just, I mean, if you don't use your movement, you'll automatically be moved.
Damage.
So you just let yourself counterclockwise go.
30.
30?
Yes.
How solid would you say that the pillar is?
One.
Hole?
That's
The one in the middle?
Yeah.
You need
Can
to
I
hit
try
it or something.
That's what I'm asking. Can I
Yeah.
hit it with my sword just to see if it crumbles
yeah.
easily or not? Okay.
Roll to hit.
oh my god.
11.
Yeah, I mean, you hit it. It's a wall, but you see no dent or anything in it.
That's
It
my-
seems to be quite resistant. All right.
Saving throw. It takes for delay.
Yes. Dex saving throw.
And now it's
You
the
again-
room's turn.
One.
It collapses as an action.
I was kidding. I was joking.
I will rub you.
Okay, it's gonna be a 15 points of fire damage.
Oh my gosh. Do you actually have one less spell slot, like cure wounds, because of a certain thing that happened before?
And yeah, it's a good point. You need to roll me a wisdom save for
Right.
stuff.
Excuse me.
Ah, well, he turns into winter as well.
15 past 7 if
Yeah, you're fine.
Is everyone like having
At the end,
an inside person?
Right. So we then move on to the second round. Xylo.
Okay.
Con save at the beginning.
At the beginning, okay.
Why?
Do you want me to bless your die?
No, wait.
Wrong campaign. With the baka.
That's
You're
bad.
not playing Gehedme.
That's very bad. That's 3 plus 3. That's 6. Should I?
So you're poisoned and take 6 points of poison damage.
If I... Okay. No, because it makes no sense to use the talisman because it's only a d4, so it doesn't matter. 6 plus even 4.
But yeah, now you can easily move and even climb walls.
So how much? How much was I? 6?
Yeah.
And also, don't forget the constitution.
I know. But it's okay. For the con check, I need to do it with advantage.
Yeah, with advantage.
And it's a DC 10, so.
It's exactly 10!
That's good. That's good. That's good. Right. So.
Okay, so what I will do is I'm going to look at Goba and be like, come on, little friend, let's have a little bit of fun, shall we? And I'm going to prepare an action
Alright.
of Eldritch Blast. Once Goba's turn starts, and I'm going to let him take it from there.
Okay, do you use your movement or anything?
I'm going to use it because Goba is on me, I hope, by this time. And yeah, it's a very weird thing. And basically I'm going to move in the same space. I want to know something.
You could move on the...
Wait, I want to know something. How far am I from one of
the walls? You would be 10
No,
feet.
no, from the crystals. I mean,
15.
Okay, 15, and from the other one?
Which one?
The one in the right?
This one?
Yeah.
35.
Okay, it's fine.
30, 40,
Yeah,
50.
50.
50. Okay, I want to know if I get the... And from this one? And from this one? I want to know if one of these gives me disadvantage when hitting them with an Eldritch Blast, which has a distance of
that would
110.
be 55.
Okay, so either way, if I hit this one and that one, it won't give me disadvantage, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's my...
Remind me to hit.
Alright. At the end of your turn, deck save, please.
No, I'm going to keep this action for...
You're gonna hold an action.
Hold an action of Eldritch Blast for Goba's turn.
Okay. But you have to specify which one.
I said Eldritch Blast.
No, which one are the crystal?
Yeah.
The 2 crystals, because it's a 2-ray. But if you want to see more, it can be those. It's Goba's choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We asked Goba. Hey.
Finally, man, you've been a bitch to me today. It's 19
Yeah.
plus
No
3.
damage.
Okay.
Okay.
My butt is sweating, literally.
Then we move on to Whisper.
So,
You're still holding your breath.
I'm still holding they are still
breath.
holding their breath. And I will use Magic Stone. I will throw one of the stone as part
In
of
here?
the action. Yeah, and that it's a plus 8, 17.
Now I understand. You wanted me to specify so that you don't hit the same and we hit different
No,
ones?
for the ready action, you have to specify
Yeah.
what you do exactly. Like,
Okay, because I
and
can
the trigger.
Okay, I
Shoot at
understand.
what Gabo shoots.
Okay.
That's exactly what I said.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay.
So 17 hits.
17 hits, and then I will use the other one and then roll for both damage. Next one is 24.
Yeah, both hit.
Okay, so then 8 plus 18 damage.
18.
18.
That's enough to shatter this one.
And what about Windward?
Windward can still take his action, but as soon as you see that one just shattering, there's no more smoke coming from above.
Wow.
Finally!
Oh, nice. Good job.
Ah.
Crystal and trap. Nice.
Do we see like not shrapnel but pieces of that crystal like coming out, or does that
Tiny bits,
Tiny
yeah, but
bits still-
at this point,
Can I
the crystal.
see now? There's no more crystal.
But at this point, it's not glowing anymore. So as soon as it shatters, it's a non-glowing piece of.
So you shattered one. Perfect.
Yay! Can I speak now? So we want to still guess in the room.
Yeah, no,
Lingering.
this turn as it settles. It's,
Okay. And then Windrow, as it's part of its action, will fly by 40
Fly by.
feet to the other one. Or, I don't know,
Okay,
to
yeah.
one of them.
No, go to the one
10,
on the right, please.
20, 30,
Please.
40, yeah.
Okay, 40. Let's see if it's only 40. I can do, and they can try. Can I like hold their butt so I'm just
Oh,
getting
with the talent to
Yeah.
grab.
Yeah.
Sure.
hold their butt. Their wing.
I like how Whisper is carrying herself with a like a
I'm
balloon.
carried by an albatross now. Whisper carried by an albatross. So I
The
don't.
room in circles. Yeah.
Yeah, in circles and stuff.
So yeah, this turn the gas will still be as it's just now
It's 60
settled,
it's
but
60 feet.
next round it won't be.
It's 60 feet for flight.
60 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, you can reach, let's say, so
as
40,
an action,
50, and
as
can
their
be...
action,
like,
they will shred the thing.
Okay.
I don't think they hit, but let's see. I am very confused with what I'm supposed to roll. This is the damage, right?
You need to roll the attack.
Yeah, the attack is a 7 plus I think 8. I don't know. For shreds. What's this? Like it's hit
1d4 plus 3
Yeah, but
plus-
it's not for hit. You have to. What's the plus?
On hit
It
you have
should,
1d4 plus.
Say somewhere on your character.
Never mind. Like I don't
Okay.
think they succeed. It's a 7
Yeah.
plus I don't think they have that much.
Yeah, no.
What's PB? Peanut butter?
So, with that,
bonus.
But it's 1d4.
at the end of your turn, roll
I
me
prefer the peanut.
dex saves for both of you.
So what is your peanut butter?
Crunchy.
So, Windwhirl has dex save. He can add 3 from my proficiency from 10 plus 3, 13. Windwhirl. And-
Windwhirl fails.
Okay, and I have 20.
You succeed. You take no damage, but Windwhirl will take 7 points of roll for that.
7. Okay. 7.
Alright,
Right. And my
that's your turn. Then, moving on to Goba. Con save.
Come on! Yay! Please. Fucking hell.
Oh, 17. I have
Okay,
a
you
lot
only
of
take half damage, which is only 3 points.
I'm healthy from all the fermented goat milk.
And you're not poisoned, so...
It poisoned you enough, so you're
So,
invulnerable.
Alright, thingy that looks like Silo but is really evil and shit. Let's do a super laser crystal destroying action firing thing. So shoot after me. So basically, I will clean spell guiding bolt into 2 crystals and then triggering Silo to also shoot the elfish blast she has been holding up.
Oh, with advantage.
With advantage.
You roll them, and then...
Yes, mine are for the pew pew.
So first roll yours.
Yes.
So yours is the first roll, sir.
I will cast it at 2nd level.
Okay.
At 3rd level. No, I'm casting 3rd level. Let's do it. Okay.
It was with spell
So,
attack.
for the one closest to us, it's gonna be a... No.
No, it has to be a number.
A 12 to hit.
Misses.
And to the one at the far right side, it's even lower. Oh man, that was such a perfect build up.
But only if you hit, then I get advantage. Otherwise, no.
You do not get advantage.
So I actually hit with disadvantage because I'm poisoned. This was great.
This was so good when it went so bad.
This is exactly us. So it's perfect character-wise. We're like, fuck yes, team amazing. I don't know what. Both of us fucking
Like Team
fail.
Rocket.
Team Rocket. I still need to roll with
Tell me
disadvantage.
which one is which. No, not disadvantage, just... No.
But I'm not poisoned.
Oh, right. Yeah, you're poisoned, then yeah. So tell me which one which.
Of course. Wait, let me check something real fast. Check whatever. Nobody has lucky something to give me? No? Okay. Yes? No? Okay.
Okay.
Alex, man.
Yeah, give me 2 of them.
Okay, rub. And then I hit with the other dice. Okay, cool.
20
Alright.
and 18 it will be.
Well, to be honest, it doesn't matter. Let's make this one the first one. That's the furthest. Then blah. Oh, it's an 18 and an 8 plus 7. Does it hit?
8 plus 7, no.
15
Close enough. Close.
15 doesn't
So
hit,
you were
right?
quite sure it would hit, but at the last moment, the metal plating just comes in front of it. And
Then,
deflects
because
it.
I'm distracted by Goba jumping up and down on my back with excitement, I'm like, come on, man! I cannot!
We
It
basically try
goes
to
like
steal,
this.
and you also make me miss.
And yeah, roll for the other one.
Okay, I'm going to try the same one to hit it, and
the
I
same
am
one.
not because it's lower than the last time.
Man,
Great!
nasty.
That was awesome.
Let's do it again. Next turn.
Sorry.
Deck save.
Yeah, me actually.
Same for our both.
Oh, you did.
I don't. I
No,
didn't.
you
I
rolled.
didn't do that. I did not roll for Dex.
Okay, then
I
both.
did, he didn't.
No, you need to
rolled.
roll. Yeah, right, because Xylo did. Yeah, you.
That was exciting and horrible, guys.
Oh man.
Well,
That's
let's
a
look
16
worse.
save.
Yeah,
Let's look
yeah, you
easy.
saved. You take no damage. Okay, then moving next to Shelly.
To Shelly.
Children.
Shelly would like to take out his warhammer that he just got and try to hit that blasted.
Crystal. Okay, do it.
Yes, let me see. And obviously the switch is on offense, not defense.
It's not power right
It's
now.
not power,
so,
yeah. Actually, yeah.
It's a pay to win hammer.
In the grim darkness of the far future, there is a lesson.
By the way, Lithium DLC now.
It's a 13. But I have
13.
two attacks, so.
Yeah, roll the second one.
I'm so sorry, forgot to ask. Are the lasers? But it's going to be. I need to know for the next round. Is the laser? Are the laser considered which type of damage?
No, how can I move?
Okay.
Oh, man.
Because I'm resistant to fire. That's why.
Okay.
You're resistant.
You are?
Yes, and I forgot to say it.
No, this one is actually a throw.
Okay, sorry.
I'm still getting used to.
We,
so I'm
we
not
also forgot first the con save.
No, because I'm holding my breath for an hour, so it's fine.
Right, I forgot. Then deck save still needs.
Next, yes. So, but role playing wise, Shelly's still getting used to his warhammer. Maybe he's not the weight is maybe more at the top and not as nimble with as he is with his great axe. And I'm like, no. And next save, yes. No, I'm not rolling with you anymore.
This is an 18.
Wow.
18.
Oh.
Yeah, succeed, you take no damage.
Role playing wise, I would love to come like towards my head and just like in the shell.
Definitely. That will do it,
and
yeah.
then just pop right up. Okay.
Awesome. Right.
Also, I have a question. Shelly, did you roll the 2 attacks?
Yes. Both failed.
Alright. Children.
You should get more reckless when
So, I'm holding my breath,
Okay.
and I want to let the circle take me a bit up front,
Yeah.
and at the same time I would move sideways so that I would reach next year.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
And
So,
I will try to smash him badly.
10,
Sorry.
10,
I'm a child.
16, 20, 20, 25, 30. This would be like with the... But you can still use your movement. Because this would take you just standing still, you know? So you can use your movement to get there.
That's what I'm doing.
So let me see.
I'm not sure if is it meta-fast or just a very cool way of avoiding the lasers?
You
for
just
children?
get there.
Is it meta-fast or just a cool way of avoiding the lasers for children? It's cool, I promise.
It's just roleplay, so it doesn't matter.
No, it's actually mechanical.
Well, at the end he will still need to roll the dex.
I promise.
You
Challenge
still need
accepted.
to roll.
Okay, just tell me this. How about Sildren summons his echo, and when the laser comes at him, it passes by the echo and then poof, he reappears on the other side.
It would then come another laser.
Well, yeah, but not for another round.
But the thing is, he's even going against them. So
Yeah, exactly.
there would be some, probably one next here and another one right there. So there would still
There are
be-
multiple rounds of lasers.
Yeah, there's not just one laser.
And moving at different speeds.
There is different speeds, one down, one left.
I thought it was one
No,
like a
there are.
So let's say like this: multiple lasers. It's hard to avoid the index saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you get there, you can smash it.
Okay. First, I will resummon Siltwin next to me here,
Yeah.
and we'll both smash it.
Okay.
We're gonna double team the crystal.
Nice!
Smash Bros.
Yeah.
It's like Minecraft with children.
Yeah. So it will be just 6 attacks.
What?
Just 6 attacks.
Just 6 attacks, yes.
Let's see.
So
So basically, you both are minors there.
I need one more
It
D20.
is like mine.
Oh, okay.
I imagine it that way, like 6 times.
So let's see. It is.
No, I understood the same
How
thing.
is that is sexual?
I understood what he did.
So I have a 17.
Okay, hits.
Okay, that hits. And then
DC is
11.
16, by the way.
Okay,
So
11,
just
Okay.
a 10, an 18, 15
No, miss.
misses, and then also 15. Yeah. So only 2 hit.
Okay,
Man,
well done.
these things are tough.
That one was already attacked, so
You did
let's
good.
see.
Still, you might shatter it.
It's mine, yeah.
Okay.
But this is because basically they close and open.
Yeah, and
fairly short,
that's why. It's finding the window opportunities.
Plus 27 total slashing damage.
Yeah, that smashes it.
It won't get torn. Don't worry about it.
What happened? So that was my action.
And what happens, it's, well, at this point it would be actually Goba and Wither who would notice that over here where above was the counter going down, now it flashes out and disappears.
I just want to say that this was an attack plus an unleash incarnation, and then an action search plus another unleash incarnation. So that was it.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, but now the counter going down just flashed out, and
Okay.
yeah. All right. Then at the end of your turn, deck save, please.
I guess it's is it only creatures?
It would pass through anything, so, and it's
Yep.
kind of
It makes sense. So
Magical.
for Siltrin as well.
yeah.
So we have no more countdown. Lasers we have. Gas
Lasers
to go.
and
And the movement. Oh, this is when
This. Sildrin eats 6, and for Siltwin it's 16.
Siltwin succeeds. But
Can I try? Can I try?
Siltwin takes 12 points of fire damage.
It's the better twin.
Apparently.
All right.
Still twin.
Do you guys wanna take bets on which crystal does what? Bets are open. 5 gold for the right one is the
Wait,
movement.
they do different things?
Yeah, each of them. One is the counter, one is the.
He was joking.
Then one
No,
will open the
I
door.
little.
Seriously?
I think
Alright.
the next one for sure will open the.
We
the
move on
platform.
to Sippy, so first con save.
So first the con save. 12.
12 fails. So you are poisoned and take 10 points of poison.
Wait, you said it's 10.
You're poisoned.
No.
You know it's this time.
Excuse me.
12 you said?
I want to talk to your manager.
10 points of poison damage.
Did you just
And you are
ask me?
poisoned for this turn.
Meaning?
Disadvantage on attack rolls
Are
and
you
ability.
sure I'm poisoned? What if I'm very small?
Okay, so 1 feet, 2 feet.
Okay, so I'm bubble gum. Are you
Okay,
sure?
I would like to use my movement to move radially here and then let the platform take me up to here.
So, yeah, okay. So 5, 10, 15,
So the platform goes like this. Yeah.
25,
Yeah,
and
counterclockwise. Get here.
For me, it's close.
Yeah, you'd bump a bit into Shelly, but you would
Okay,
just
even
get
if
there.
it's like okay,
And Shelly doesn't move, basically.
Yeah,
and it's 10 feet from that one.
you're like 10.
I will use my halberd to use
Okay.
both attacks and the bonus action, the butt of my spear to hit. So I will disadvantage.
With disadvantage, yeah.
I just hold her.
I'm
It's
cheeky
an
here.
11.
Miss.
Mississippi. It's a 12.
Miss.
And then the
Oh my god,
butt,
you rolled exactly what I did. Like a 4 and a
the
5.
butt of the halberd is
Do you actually have like a damage for butt of the halberd
Yeah.
plus? Seriously?
it's 11.
Bludgeoning.
Because
It's polar mass.
It's hard because you bumped into Shelly and you're very
No, but
erratic
it
there
was
crying, and
really
while also
slowly,
like your feet
I
are
would
just
It's an official ruling.
You guys, I'm dying.
your
deck
dice,
save, please.
Deck save.
And yeah. No, roll the deck save.
2 plus it's a 5.
I'm
He's
dying
like
And then
that.
I will lean on a laser.
12 points of fire damage.
Wow.
Does the laser cut only the
It's
tip of
okay.
your fingers?
You have more hit points than me.
But are you,
It's okay.
Oh
no,
man.
seriously, but are you okay? Is either of you like
I didn't take
badly-
damage.
Me neither.
They did.
I'm
So,
very bad.
Some damage.
That's your turn. Draven, con save, please.
And wisdom. I will show you thunderclap
See if I
next
take
turn.
damage.
You will take.
50.
The power move!
17.
Okay,
I wanna
you only
see
take
it.
half, so 4 points of poison damage.
Wisdom.
You're a bit wrong.
No, you take 4 points of poison damage, and then wisdom, yeah.
I don't use that one.
No damage. Pufuleț damage.
Don't
Yeah,
take
you
that.
feel a bit more feral.
What
That
to do
was
with it?
stabbed with a pen and put on the floor, so take it
Alright.
out of the bowl of food, please.
But it's
Okay.
And now it's your turn. You like to whatever.
As an action, am I within 60 feet
One, I'm
of
okay.
Sippy?
Of Sippy, yeah.
And you're
Then
moving
I'll
towards
cast-
that direction, so you
Then
can.
I'll cast, where is it?
Cure Wounds.
Healing word, okay.
So it's a 3d4 plus 7.
get different dice.
So what level? You're casting
Yes, I
what
will.
level?
4th level.
Fuck you
Okay.
guys. I'm going
So
home.
3
I'm gonna keep the one who rolls the highest.
for 7, and the last one
This and this. Fantastic.
11
Bye, bitches.
plus 18 HP.
Oh my god, I feel so better already.
And as a bonus action, all I can do is.
That was your bonus action. Because, yeah.
As an
Then
action.
as an action, I'll just like
I think it's that one.
Yeah.
The
I
not
got
guiding
2
bolt.
points.
It's called guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt is a spell.
Yes.
Yeah, and he's
That's what I
already
guess.
casted
And
So
he
he's
cast already
casting the other one. What's called?
cantrip.
You have it right there.
Yeah.
I forgot the name as well.
I don't have.
Lightning. The one with
I have light guidance, sacred flame, and spirit.
Sacred Flame. This one.
Yeah, but it's. Yeah, but I thought it was touch.
No. It's
Yeah, okay. So I'll cast
yeah.
sacred flame,
No,
Okay.
touch is the
On
secret
on
thing.
which one? This one or that one?
which is within 60 feet of me.
They
think that-
both would be.
if you don't move.
Yeah, both would be.
Then I'll try on this one. The
That one. Okay.
so it's a.
You have
16
actually the
plus-
crystal has
16?
to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
Oh.
Right. So.
I don't think they.
I think
to
we
make.
can word it like the spin
Tables have
thingy.
them.
So it's stationary object, it should fail.
Yeah, it's just.
Unless
Yeah.
this one was like,
Let's
oh no, sorry, to stop attacking, and he just goes away.
What type of damage?
Choking.
Radiant.
Okay. Yeah, roll damage.
But does it specify
We can
creatures?
use that one.
I think
Yeah,
it's
do it
target.
again.
Yeah, we'll see. Radiant is creatures.
Creatures.
So
Alright.
you can't attack it with
So I
sacred.
can't attack it.
Yeah.
Then I'll just.
It's fine. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
You can move. I mean, the spiritual weapons get moved. It will
20.
Or
Yeah.
this one.
Okay. So it was here.
20 feet.
It will move. No. You can't move it because you use your bonus action, but you will move it 30 feet because it's the speed of the platform.
But
It's a spiritual.
yeah, and it floats.
So it stays.
yeah,
It's static. Never mind.
Yeah, and that's it.
Yeah.
I'll take
Never mind.
Right. So it's yeah, dex save.
It's a 14 plus.
Okay.
Better
Should succeed, yeah.
dice.
Yeah, right. Cool, no damage. So, yeah, round 3.
Yeah, it's me.
Round three.
Too bad the counter disappeared, but yeah.
It's fine.
That was the round counter? It was for you to remember which.
I remember when it goes off, but it's
So,
fine.
do I need to at the beginning
yeah,
of my
Silo.
round? Do I need to roll for something at the beginning of my round?
No, not anymore.
Because of the gas.
The gas
Okay,
now
that's good.
dissipated and...
Okay, so then I would like to do the next. I would like to let me and Goba basically have him, take him into my underarm and say hello to my little friend.
And I'm charging up some
He's quite a little.
I would like, exactly, and I would like to let the platform, why am I doing this? I don't have a laser, I do. I would like the platform to let us go a little bit so that we can reach this.
Okay.
As long as the platform is still on.
No.
It's before we decided to do the combo.
Yes.
Okay. I get it.
As long as we can attack both of them, we're okay.
Yeah, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. But you can use your move actually to go just a bit more.
But we have 120 feet right?
Yes, so that's why.
Yeah, it's fine.
Do you want
Oh,
me
then
to...
it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, we have... No,
So yeah,
it's
go ahead. So
My question is the next. Do you want me to... but if you fail, it doesn't matter. Do you want me to do the blast now? No, I will leave it to your turn. I will hold my Eldritch Blast action until his turn, okay?
Attack what Goba attacks, please.
Okay, Dex save.
Yes.
I forgot to say I have fire resistance, just so you know. But the thing is that I thought it was like, for me, lasers were somehow a different type of damage. Like no, for me it was like force damage.
You saw this the cape when you had it. It was singed with fire.
Okay. Yeah.
When it hits.
But it's atoms that really hit very fast and very technically physics, friends.
It was on emotional damage for everyone.
Yes. Okay, so I have to roll, yes?
Yeah.
Go.
Aha! It's a Constitution? Dexterity? 21.
Yeah. You take no damage.
Spidery, like.
Alright, cool.
Okay.
Then we move on to Whisper.
Whisper, as a free interaction with an object, will throw the magic stone to Draven. His business if he catches it. He catch it.
Should I roll now?
Well,
you decide.
Yeah, you need to. If you throw one, then
Right now?
yeah.
Okay, what should I roll?
Just a Dex check. I'll say DC 12.
I have a -1. So
things are not looking good.
It's okay, we're gonna smash it.
I'm sending it like this.
All right, and you have
You have one magic stone, and then as a bonus action, I will take my quarterstaff, and they will the quarterstaff will radiate with the power of the wind, and I will cast Shillelagh and snap the shit out of that gem. Let's see. Gem. 24.
Yep,
First
roll
one.
damage.
Second one is 23.
Okay, roll
Okay,
damage.
I'm rolling both damages. It's an 8. Another 8. Oh, 11 plus 10, 22.
Yeah, that will smash this crystal as well. And at this
see
point, yeah.
air being so concentrated and just making, radiating from the quarterstaff, the humble quarterstaff, radiating and just making a hole in the middle of this crystal, and then shards are spreading everywhere.
The thing is, yeah, that's fine. Okay, and with that, you see that the lasers moving, they power off.
Shouldn't be the platform first?
No, that was the platform. I've had them.
Noted. With one as a bonus action, we'll just say, it's fine.
All right. I'll say at this point, like, since the moving platforms pose no threat, I'll say that whoever wishes could.
But let us, if
Okay,
we
yeah,
connect,
sure,
like
do
you're
your combo.
making us plans
Do your combo, automatic win. It's your moment,
It's
guys.
like in cartoons
Do it.
when the fire goes.
Do it. Whatever you'll do it will work.
Basically, the DM took a target and it's keeping it in front of us, and he's like, "Come on,
Yes.
hit it! Come on, it's
Do
big,
it.
it's big! Come on!"
It's big enough.
So I have
What's your
Goba
combo?
underneath my arm, and I just said, "Say hello to my little friend."
We're chanting in the back, you can do it!
And like in a frantic movement of arms, you see like all kinds of sparks fly away from Gaba, but one of them is a guiding bolt.
Wow.
That flies towards that crystal.
It's fine. It will hit it, and now it glows even larger. It's fine.
So basically, every time he hits it, when he starts hitting it, I will do it too, and
Yeah.
then we have like a
combo.
So you do this awesome combo.
The kind of ray, like rays that intersect each other and go there and boom!
And then
Is it in slow motion?
That's fun.
Yeah, it's really awkward for everyone that we are in slow motion if you're not.
What are they doing?
For Shelly,
Time dilatation.
for Shelly is normal
normal
speed.
speed. And then at the end, you remember that guy who like that meme who like crunches on the metal
Don't
and
crunch on me!
sprinkles like champagne and goes like woo, just for that. And we go like,
And we
okay,
sprinkle with
yeah.
fermented goat milk.
Oh my god.
Yeah!
Yeah, we did it! Look at us! We fucking did it! Yeah.
Meanwhile, we're all bloody.
Meanwhile, everybody's
We're
like,
kind of okay. But actually, I want to do after we cool this down, and I do a cool handshake with her. I want to like jump off him towards CP, bonk with the staff. I will cast
why?
Wow.
first level
Why?
cure wounds. CP's almost dead, isn't she?
Why?
It's okay, heal CP.
Healing for her for 10 HP,
Oh no.
and then going back. And
Yeah.
talking
When I
about
see
with,
him
with,
do
with her,
that-
how cool it was.
Nobody
Because I'm with her now, I will tell CP. Don't worry, that's how he shows love in a very weird way, just as I, you know, live die.
I almost feel at my top self, but my cousin is bleeding to death.
Okay.
So at this point, so after all of the crystal have been shattered, there are a few sparks that go off here and there, and there's a small rumble of the room as you see that over here in the central circle. Like all around it, starts going upwards. Parts of the structure. It seems to have been a thinner layer around it, which piece by piece they start going upwards. Some again sparking and a bit like jittery as they still move upwards. And in the middle, revealing what seems to be a bit of a platform.
To grab a sheet of metal.
What?
Don't take it away.
They're attached. Like even if you grab it, you're
she's
pulled upwards as well. And
Can we all jump and start grabbing everyone as it's going up?
Let's do like the Randy story, you know, where everybody's holding
Yeah.
everybody.
Exactly. We're doing that.
I want to be last because I weigh a lot and maybe it's
so
And
first,
Sylvain grabs hold as well.
Oh no.
Let's do like this so it's an order.
Who's the last one?
Let's do
I'll say
CP.
so.
CP is the
So
first.
CP, you
CP,
roll
CP.
me a strength check.
I climb on with both my hands and my legs like on a tree, like holding it so tightly.
Roll me a strength check.
Let's do it in a circle. So we end with Shelly, we start with...
Yes.
15.
You hold on to it, but you can't grab it like out of its place. Yeah.
No, but she just has to hold on.
Yeah, exactly. But then who goes after? Because the idea is to pull off Shito. It's not just hanging on it. You know, it's actually you wish to pull CP as well with.
It's a 10.
You hold on to CP, but your grip it's not that strong. I mean, you need a little bit to keep holding on to her.
I really want this.
Quick, go up, climb
Natural
on top
20.
of him.
Yeah,
It's mine,
it's fine. It holds on to it.
Me, no?
But what's the total?
Natural 20 for 28.
28. Oh, in this case, yeah, as CP was holding.
Let everyone just do the.
I mean, you all gather in this train of thing. It's just that, at the end result is that you do manage to pull a.
The shit of
Quite
the...
a,
I'm
yeah.
so happy. I wanted this
look
for
at her and
Christmas.
be
You
like,
can make an armor out of it.
right.
It's
so
kind
now-
of like half your size.
We all contributed equally to this.
Equally to what? What is
Equally
this?
to
What
CP.
the?
So
We all contributed to CP. Equally.
That's weird.
I'm going to poke it with my
Don't
staff.
make it
And
weird.
what you gonna do with this, babe?
It protects from lasers. Is the thing that don't allow the laser to cut through. You notice?
Oh, can't we pull more of them so we can have like shields
They're all
of
gone
us?
because a moment was happening when I interrupted. Goers.
So basically, from now on, you're going to walk with this all the time,
Don't be
being like,
silly. I'm gonna put it on Sildrim and use it when I
And he's
please.
gonna watch.
right.
fascinating.
What ends up like in this inner circle, it seems to be a bit of a raised platform, and in the center of it, protruding right in the middle, there's some sort of a small, thin pedestal that has on top of it a sphere of sorts.
I know where this is going.
And also, the door behind you didn't open.
Did it open?
No.
I want to look at Draven. No touchy.
I know.
Didn't you already touch it? As soon as you saw it.
No, but Shelly's gonna have like the same like.
Do we have a bag?
Wait, we have time until Shelly gets to it.
So,
There's plenty of
what
time
do
to
you do, guys?
strategize.
Let's investigate.
Yeah, let's try to.
What's happening?
This one doesn't have like somewhere to place like put your hand through or something, but you feel like just getting quite close to it. You feel a small tingling around.
See,
your
even the room is
fingers.
tired of you guys touching things. Like, you know, like these two said.
It's,
Think first. Think about it first. And I'm
touch
going
it
to
with my
start
hand.
disappearing slowly.
I
You do
punch
that?
him. So that wither remains. That's the idea. I'm kidding.
He's punching Wither like a toggle, a switch. Wither one side of
Punching
the
her
Wither.
back. No.
So, what do you do?
I would like to inspect it from a magical point of view, the sphere.
I will touch you with my staff and give you a guidance.
So, I'll say
it's gonna
first,
do it.
and then we'll go to investigation check.
Not Arcana?
Or Arcana,
I
yeah.
said magically. It's same roll either way.
Karina, if I'm a gum on the floor with the laser get me, I will magically investigate.
All right.
Inspect, I
No,
said,
it's
but
true,
okay.
it's true.
So,
How much is guidance?
1d4.
1d4. Okay, fine. Either way, Arcana and investigation is
Yeah,
plus
yeah,
3. It doesn't matter to me.
That's guidance.
Dirty 20 plus 22.
okay.
Very nice.
So it's a 42.
It's again, it's a very weird
If you do math.
alien technology that you guys are probably the very few people that have ever seen this sort of technology before, and You aren't quite sure on what it will do, though. Like this tingly sensation that you felt around it, it's not something damaging. Like you don't feel sparks or anything. It's more of a sensing aura, or
it looks like an item, or like
no,
like a trigger for something, or like
the sphere. It's you looking and inspecting. It's not something you can grab out of it. It seems to be part of this small thin column.
Does it look like the door with the triangle? Like it's something would get into it?
No, it doesn't have any inserts or anything into it.
You're talking about the door that didn't open behind us?
Who wants to touch it?
No, the door that we
Baba, I think did.
But he did not finish. So you basically just told what she would feel if she touched it. But
she
based on
didn't
the
touch
roll,
it.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's not something that would harm you. You gather, you believe. Like that tingling sensation wasn't like sparkling or okay. Boop.
But what's
okay? Boop at the same time.
No,
No, that was, I was doing. I
now
wanted to
we're
say
married.
that.
Go by and see boop, rest of the party. No boop!
That's just the spark they needed.
So basically, I want to say, like, as everyone was busy discussing the fallacies of touching magical items without proper investigation, nobody was watching Gobo as he was casting Mage Hand in slow motion with a very interested face.
You seem that the arcane things, like you tried it before, doesn't really, affect it. Like,
I think you need to be there, you know.
So at
Try
this
with
point,
your head, Ed. Sorry.
at this point, so you want to put your hand
Yes.
With
onto
her,
it,
still kind of.
and
For 10 minutes.
Well, you're a
what?
mother, but who's Ed?
As soon as you do that, you feel the platform a bit shaking, and I'm guessing you're pretty much standing next to it.
I mean,
sort of. And no, it seems to be sort of a elevated platform that slowly starts descending.
Round two, boys.
And what's interesting is that as
it's a button.
so you guys, I'm guessing, because
We
at this
huddle
point
over.
you huddle over and all descend on the platform. And what's interesting is that as you descend, there is this very thick layer of glass around it, as you can see around it as you descend. And while as you descend for like 5 minutes, there's only earth that you see around. At which point it opens up, and you can see, like, as your vision envelops, you see vast chambers that seem to almost defy the laws of physics. As you see, as you're descending, there are some upside down metallic pyramids that at the apex intersects with other pyramids that form below. And it creates this weird pattern that has all sorts of interconnected blue circuits.
So wait, upside down pyramids and what? So
that connects to the apex to some other pyramids.
So basically, two pyramids.
So
Yeah,
it's like
kissing
an hourglass.
So isn't
but-
that
Yeah, but
wait,
which are
like the
huge
elevator
immense.
button, but like the elevator button up and down, but it's connected.
But
Elevator
in the
button.
other way, so tip
No.
to tip, right?
Yeah. Like
it's a
imagine a
conspiracy.
pyramid that's connected to another pyramid,
If you
like an
have to
hourglass,
On the
as you
tip.
said.
Ah, okay, on the
Like this.
Yeah,
Basically one on top of
exactly,
Yes.
like 2d4s opposite, but they're of like huge, enormous size, and you can see them.
NTD8.
Yeah.
Or similar to the Dicesylvania logo.
Yeah, exactly the Dicesylvania logo.
And this extends all around, and there are also here and there gravity-defying platforms that float effortlessly in mid-air. And through all of this, there's this clear bluish stream that of energized fluid that flows all around it. And you take all of this scenery and mystery, still unknowing the origins of it or what's its purpose. But as you stand there, it takes another 10 minutes to finish the descent.
No, it's
And-
not gone. By the way, may I be gone in a nice way?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you. By the way, darling, Whisper carried by a breeze to the northwest through the tempest pens, before becoming the wind underneath the eagle wings fellowship of Scythian Driver. That's very long, honey, but you look gorgeous in blue. And then I go into being Silo.
It's my business.
Oh, this was...
Can someone heal my cousin?
Of course, yes. What is wrong with you?
I can always help you. Sildren will heal your cousin.
Guys,
I second
I'm
him.
done.
so, as you then descend fully, then you are again greeted in a bit more open space, again circular, but this one doesn't have a door or anything. It's just a corridor that goes like straight forwards, and this combined elements of the sleek futuristic design and strange again yeah, a bit, yes. And the natural beauty that has now been also twisted in a more technologically way, so to say, creates this scene both alluring and enigmatic at the same time. And can't help but wonder what lies ahead, which you'll find, guys, next episode.
In the Maze of Wonder.
I just wanted to ask if Zolux is familiar to any of it, but I will ask next time.
Yeah.
Keep it secret, keep it secret.
You can write.
Yeah. I will. But yeah, seems
The
like
DM will DM me.
seems like the dice have been cast for tonight. But before we go, we do have our fun fact.
So, this one is a doozy because Seed of Chucky, the wildest and wackiest entry in the series, was almost entirely filmed in Romania, more specifically at Castle Studio. Although not using the more scenic views of our country, we thank the legendary writer and director of the whole Chucky saga, Don Mancini, for filming his wonderful fever dream of a movie in our country.
Oh, interesting.
That's super
That's
cool.
actually cool.
And
Yeah.
also, don't forget that next week we'll be at D&D Con.
Ah, yeah!
One up
I'm
Gamers
excited.
Club.
I'm excited.
We'll be live streaming, among other things. Some secrets, maybe?
Mystery.
Mysteries, perhaps.
Oh, I cast invisibility of myself in the. Yeah.
One Up Gamers Pub is in Bucharest, so if
Yeah.
you're from around here or you plan on visiting Bucharest, please do a new.
Also, the week after that we'll be on break, but we'll be back with episode 21 on July the 16th. Thanks.
16! We were on a break, you guys.
We were on a break.
Yeah. So we'll see as well what more madness this dungeon holds next session. But until then, thank you so much for joining us. Bear hugs. Good night. And don't let the vampires bite now.
I wanted to sucker the blood. I wanted to sucker the blood. I wanted to sucker the blood. The blood.
Someone give him something to. Some blood, I mean. I'm leaving.
Me too.